Hello there everybody, this is General Snivy and welcome back to more of the Persona 5 Royal playthrough. Last time, we worked on a bunch of confidants and also established a few new ones too. So, in today's session, we're finally going to be witnessing our third change of heart. We only have one in-game day before that happens, but in the meantime, I figured we'd work on a few more confidants, and maybe we'll even do more as time goes on. For now, let's go and hang out with On. Also, one thing I will mention is just before starting today's session, really within the first 5 minutes of starting, I went to Kichijoji, or no, hang on a second. I went to Shinjuku. That's what I meant to say. I went there, got my special bond reading fortune read, and yeah, that's the reason why. Actually, no. I went over there so that way I have a better chance of hooking up with the confidants of choice, if you know what I mean. In other words, get more favorable responses without having to blindly guess. So, yeah, I figured I'd throw that out there.
We'll just have to wait.
I guess now we wait. The suspense is seriously killing me. Hey, you know how I said I was going to take the world by storm with my modeling? Well, I was thinking of getting in shape first, and who better to help with that than Ryuji, right? Why don't you join in too, Banjo? We can train together. Hell yeah, that sounds good to me. Let's do it.
Thanks.
Alright, let's go work up a sweat. It's pretty close by. Oh, and I'll let Ryuji know. Cool. Me and Banjo have already been to this gym. It's pretty sweet, huh? Not too many people getting in your way. Anyways, what's your trying to do here? Whatever. I want to slim down. You try jogging? Aerobics alone aren't enough. I want to tone up too, so I need to start lifting weights. Plus, my shoulders are drooping. I want to make my biceps leaner, and I need to straighten my back out. Obviously, I want to cut down on my waist size too, and firm up my butt and calluses. That's some real guts, or you have some real guts there, On. Mm-hmm, like a guts demon. I'm a guts demon. Lol. What the hell's that even supposed to mean? Anyways, motivation's good and all, but you're not gonna be able to move tomorrow if you do all that shit. Especially all at once. Then you come up with a training regimen. For me. You're such a pain. If you do that for me, I'll go on a date with you as a reward. F that. Quit thinking you're some sexy character in an anime. It's sad watching you like this.
Seriously?
What? First off, one of them sexy characters never come to the gym in their PE uniform. How am I supposed to know that? I've never even been to a gym before today. Oh, it's my agency. Hi. Oh, yes, definitely. Even a smaller article would be great. Huh? It fell through. Yeah. I guess that's okay. I was supposed to be in 2 magazines the month after the next, but apparently one canceled on me. It was a black and white shoot, so they said I wouldn't stand out. It sounded like fun though. It was about the everyday life of models. Guess you just gotta find somewhere you do stand out there. Then, my god, I can't read. Huh. There has to be somewhere my vibrant charm will shine, right? There's no doubt in my mind.
Yeah.
Where?
By the way...
Hey, speaking of magazines, there was a really pretty girl in the one you said you were starring in. She's got this innocent vibe, but she's sexy too. Now that's what real charm looks like to me. Were there photos of me too? Yeah. And did she have long brown hair? Yep, that's the one. You know her? You gotta introduce me, dude. You dick! Of all the girls you could have been talking about, it just had to be Mika. Urgh, I'm so pissed! Come on, which machine are we using first? I'm gonna break it! The three of us trained until we reached our limits. Honestly, when it comes to Ann and her body, definitely not a good idea to introduce her to Justine and Caroline. Otherwise, they will literally break her spirit and her body in more ways than one. Just saying. My body hurts. But for some reason, I feel satisfied. That's what working hard feels like. Not bad, huh?
Yeah.
That was actually pretty fun. I think it was because the two of you were here with me. I had to prove I was working extra hard. It's simple stuff like that that'll help you keep pushing. Good advice. Damn it, I wish I had thought of that. This ain't a competition.
Whoa.
Crap, for real? Mom forgot to buy stuff for dinner, so I guess I gotta head home now. See you guys. Later, Ryuji. Nice working out with you. Ryuji just can't say no when his mom needs help, huh? I'm actually a little jealous of the relationship they have. I mean, even growing up, my parents were super busy. They always told me I was strong, that I'd be fine on my own. I was free, but I was lonely. I'd make friends, but we moved a lot, and every time I had to start all over again. I actually got used to the loneliness. But that's all changed once I met Shio. The world seemed so helpful, or hopeful. I heard her rehab is going well. She's going to be officially transferring schools soon, too. That's good to know. I need to show her that I'm working hard, and that she doesn't need to worry so much about me. She'll be happy to hear that.
Yeah.
Right. She needs to see how much I've learned from her. Well, it's good to see that we have a good resolve resonating from Ann, and she now has access to Endure. Chance to withstand an otherwise fatal attack with 1 HP remaining. Very handy to have. That is for sure.
Let's get back.
Come on, let's go home. I might have trouble moving though. My legs are killing me. Yeah, that's what happens when you push yourself too hard. Well, see you later. Take it from me, as someone who used to go to the gym himself, I know what it's like to push yourself way too hard. When your body starts shaking. Honestly, I see it as more of a sign of weakness, at least when it comes to myself. But others see it as I'm pushing myself way too hard, and I need to stop. Take a break, you know? Whatevs, moving on. Oh, Banjo? It's me. Gah! Oh, my muscles are so sore right now. Going home took me more than twice as long as usual. But I'm really proud of the work I put in today. I would have just given up if I went alone. I'm so glad I had you guys with me. You two are the best. I wonder if this is how Shiho felt with her rehab, being able to push herself because someone was there with her. You can ask her yourself. Wait, but what if she's flat out denied it? That'd be so sad and embarrassing. But, well, no matter what, I'm gonna stay by Shiho's side. I want to stick with her until the very end. Not much time left until Shiho switches schools. I need to up my coolness so she can take off without worrying about me. Gah! How? I forgot how sore I was. Sorry, but I better get some rest for now. Bye-bye. Take it easy, on. Seriously, your body needs the rest. The deadline's tomorrow. We gonna be okay? The pictures are gone. He has no avenue to threaten us anymore. That is, if we're able to trust what Connoisseur said. Don't say such scary stuff. We can't relax just yet. He may still end up released from police custody. For real? That is, unless they have decisive evidence like a confession. I'm worried. But there does at least seem to be some movement. Sis actually sent me a message saying she won't be home tonight. There's a chance that the police have found their breakthrough. Ooh, does that mean it happened? The timing is perfect. I guess let's just hope for the best. I'm gonna stay up all night watching the news to find out. I don't know, I don't think that's such a good idea. What's up, Mishima? I have some news about that actor. Seems like we're going to need a new strategy. I'd like to talk to you about it. Do you have time? That depends on what the Thieves Network has to say. You have any info? I'm on standby at Crossroads. Guess we're hanging out with Kawakami tonight. Let's do it. Hello? Oh, are you perhaps Kazui-san? That voice on the phone wasn't Kawakami. Maybe you should ask for more details. Who is this? This is the head nurse at whatever hospital, speaking on behalf of Kawakami-san. Kawakami-san actually collapsed, and she's been admitted to our hospital. Do you know our hospital's address? Her room number is... This isn't good. Let's head over there right away. Yeah, that definitely isn't good.
Jeez.
I'm just a little overworked. No need to make a big deal out of it. But thanks for coming all this way to visit me. Ugh. How can I collapse at a time like this? I really need to make some money. How am I going to make today's payment? There you are. What's going on, Miss Kawakami? I called the school, but no one answered.
What?
Takase-san! You contacted the school? Well, you weren't answering your phone. And when I thought you finally answered, it was a nurse who told us you were here. It's really an inconvenience for us when you miss a payment, you know. Now, it's not like she wanted to collapse. But our credit card payment is coming up soon, so we'll need you to transfer the money. I'm sorry. These are Takasekum's guardians, the ones I mentioned the other day. They took care of him. Who's this? He's one of my students. He came to visit me. Messing around with another student, huh? You never learn, do you? Tisk, tisk. And after all you did to him. I'm sorry. So, when are you going to transfer the money? I should be able to send it out tomorrow. Don't pay them. Kasui-kun. Stay out of this. Don't act so tough, kid. Our precious adopted son, Taki, died because of this woman. Honestly, she should have been fired. That's not... And yet, she still doesn't know her place, and she still continues to teach. We're gonna need you to show some remorse for what you did to him. In a material and undeniable way. I understand. I will pay you. Though, it's not like we're trying to extort you. Oh, I beg to differ. But who was it that convinced Taiki, whatever, to start studying when he needed to be working? The schoolwork on top of his part-time jobs overwhelmed him, which led him to that accident. Or, Taki, whatever. It's almost like he was murdered. So you no longer feel regret? In that case, perhaps we should sue the Board of Education. Or should we have a chat with your school? Either way, your days as a teacher would be over. Well, we're looking forward to receiving your payment. I have to figure out a way to make more money. I guess transferring to our sister's company is the only way. Think this through more. I can't believe I'm getting schooled by my student. Or scolded. Why? Why are you so interested in helping me? I'm not worth it. You know what? I'm gonna stop worrying about it. The money, I'll pay it. I'll do everything my master tells me to do. Meow. I'm so tired. All I really want is a way to apologize to Takasekum. So if his guardians demand money, then I just have to pay them. Is there another way? Sorry, I'm not quite back to 100% yet, so my thoughts are all over the place. I'm going to get some rest. I appreciate you coming to visit me today. It made me really happy. You're welcome. Well, things are starting to get real spicy here with this quest line. And trust me folks, the fun is only just beginning. I'll be released first thing tomorrow morning, so don't worry. The IVs here work really well. Visiting hours are over.
I'll see you later then.
Get home safe, okay? I will. Oh my, what's going on here? Look at all those police cars. Did something happen? Looks like they're searching the premises. Another psychotic breakdown? I can't handle this. Does it have something to do with those posters we saw? Did they arrest the Phantom Thieves? I don't think so. I heard they caught some criminal. People are saying it was foretold by a calling card. Oh, I know about that. I saw them in Shibuya. The Phantom Thieves forum is super active. There's a forum? What's it called? I want to see. Well, looks like things are really happening.
Man,
It's so hot.
who cares?
Did you catch the news report this morning about the mafia boss getting busted? Apparently someone scattered calling cards all across Shibuya just before his arrest. Remember the Kamoshida scandal? They said the same thing happened, that someone left a calling card. Madarame too, if I'm not mistaken. Do you think it's the Phantom Thieves? If so, I'm impressed. I can't believe they actually steal hearts. Oh, you better believe it, boy.
No matter how hard they looked, even our organized crime department couldn't catch Junya Kaneshiro. And yet he simply turned himself in. Even confessed all his crimes. The Phantom Thieves.
Is it a crime to manipulate someone's heart?
Depending on the means, yes. He's absolutely right.
Even if it makes someone admit their evil deeds and helps make them pay for their crimes?
I hope she hasn't fallen under their influence.
Oh, Sai, you have no idea.
The Phantom Thieves. Damn it.
Looks like Akechi boy is not too happy right now. Can you blame him?
Now everyone.
I heard the leader of the crime ring that was causing trouble in Shibuya got caught. It seems like some of our students have been victimized by them, so we can breathe easy for now. I'm thankful to the police for arresting the perp, even though they're just doing their job. By the way, perp is police slang. You might have heard the stars and police procedural say it, whatever. It's short for a perpetrator. Speaking of stars, can you answer this question, Kazooie-san? What is it?
Give me an answer.
The sum of the angles are through E is the same as the sum of the interior angle of a certain shape 180 degrees. Do you know what that shape is? I have no damn clue. Thank you, Internet.
This is it.
It's like that meme on the internet of 1 plus 1 equals 2 on the, lesson. Homework is 9 plus 10 plus 3 minus 20. And the last one on the test is like, a cow is milked like 20 times a day for their milk, while a sheep is being groomed at least 20 times a week. What is the sum of the angle of the barn that is 20 years old? Solve for X. Something stupid like that. The sum of the interior angle of a triangle will always equal 180 degrees when it is planar. Whatever. Like I'm really gonna remember this, unless I go back to school. By the way, there are rumors that the Phantom Thieves took down the perp this time, Kaneshiro. I remember their names with that bit of on Monorame, as well as the incident in May. Is this a new urban legend? Anyway, please prepare for your test starting Wednesday, and don't be distracted by rumors like that.
Yep.
Looks like we succeeded in changing Kaneshiro's heart. A lot of people are talking about the Phantom Thieves too. That's nice to know.
Hell yeah! Kaneshiro finally confessed! People have been making a huge deal of it since the police announcement.
It's difficult to accept that the authorities are taking all of the credit for his arrest.
People are going nuts about the Phantom Thieves online, though. Look!
It's all coming together for us.
Oh, this is quite the turnaround. All of a sudden, people are expressing their long-standing belief in us.
So this is why Makoto told us to post the calling card anywhere that might stand out.
Pretty smart move on her part. Oh, where is our amazing Miss President?
Well, speak of the devil.
Hello? It's Makoto. My apologies, but I won't be able to join you today. I've been called into a meeting with the principal. There's no need to worry, though. More importantly, there was a special on TV about the Phantom Thieves.
Cool.
Huh? What did it say?
They were talking all about our calling cards.
For real?
Anyway, my apologies about today. I'll have to see you all another time.
It's fine.
Who was that?
That was Makoto.
Really? Oh, that's freaking crazy!
I hope all this excitement doesn't place us on the police's radar.
It'll be fine! No way they'd find out about that weird other world.
True, but do you remember what the fake Kaneshiro said towards the end?
Another metaverse user?
Yeah, he said we're not the only ones who are doing it.
Not gonna let it bother me. As far as we know, he was just pulling that shit out of his ass.
I hope that's the case.
Anyways, in your face, Akechi. Now what do you want to do about our next target?
Don't get ahead of yourself. Still, people might expect a lot from our next move, considering how excited they're getting.
We can't just pick any old schmo now.
There is no need to hurry, though. Counting Kamoshida, we've claimed 3 consecutive victories, right? We should just lay low and wait for all this excitement to blow over.
In that case, how about we have another celebration?
Sounds good to me.
Oh, good idea. We can make it a welcoming party for Miss President, too. By the way, that briefcase, it's pretty damn expensive. Let's sell it and drop the cash on our party.
Sounds good to me.
Seems like the lay low and wait idea has gone completely out the window.
So we can count you out then, Morgana?
Lol.
What are you talking about? I was just saying we should try and keep our party on the down low.
That's the spirit. Well, I'm gonna let Makoto know. Hi, Makoto. There's something we forgot to tell you. So, oh.
What's wrong?
Hello? I hope you remember we have finals next week. Yusuke and Morgana excluded, of course. Do you wish not to stand out? You had best not get bad grades, okay? That is something I simply would not be able to overlook as student council president. For now, behave and concentrate on your studies. We can have fun once finals are over. Understood?
Understood. Also, one thing I will mention here, apologies if you are seeing through my shirt. My shirt is a light blue color, which in theory should not affect the green screen behind me, but due to the lighting, it is affecting it, so if you're seeing through it, apologies, but it is what it is. It's not a big deal. At least they ain't cutting me off completely and making me look like I'm a floating talking head. Know what I mean?
Care to explain?
I believe in what I wrote. The Phantom Thieves are just.
Have you figured out who they are?
No, I'm nowhere close. However, after considering all the facts, I concluded there are no errors in their acts or principles. Thus, upon deeming them to be on the side of justice, I have decided to end my investigation.
But that's impossible!
Impossible? May I see the evidence you have that leads you to believe so?
I was just speaking to the director of a prestigious college about your letter of recommendation, too.
There will be no need for that. I intend on getting into a good college by my own merit. Please excuse me.
Damn.
Hey, we're not done here.
Nice burn.
Sir, it's me. I apologize for bothering you like this. About that. Yes, I am making progress. However, I have stumbled upon some difficulties. Still, why would someone as important as you be interested in a petty case like this? No, that's not what I meant. I will investigate with all the resources available to me. Of course. I should be able to let you know relatively soon. Yes, I will bring good news. Well then, thank you for your... Damn it!
Oh boy. Looks like some serious heat is being picked up between the principal and the council.
I'm home.
Hi, sis. You look tired. Is everything okay?
Don't worry about me. How about you, Makoto? Have you been keeping up with your studies?
Yes, of course. Though, what is the point of studying?
What do you mean?
I was just wondering what will be waiting for me at the end. Even if I manage to push through tough entrance exams, I'm still thrust into a competitive society.
What else is there besides success? Don't ask me such childish questions.
Isn't this the man the Phantom Thieves sent a calling card for? I heard he confessed all his crimes.
Even the police couldn't figure out why. It really was out of nowhere. This would only make sense if his personality changed. That would be impossible.
Why does it matter? The police still caught him in the end, right?
I had plans set for a promotion, but no one can take credit for his arrest now with that confession. Not that a child would understand.
Eesh. What's up her ass?
So she was pursuing the case after all. Promotion. You've changed, sis. But I'll be okay. I finally found a place where I belong.
That's nice. How are things going? You seem to be keeping on the straight and narrow so far, but that doesn't mean you can just slack off with summer on the horizon, got it? Sure thing. This reaction is incredible. I'm honestly shocked to see it. It is only natural that people are surprised. Even the police were struggling to catch him. Yeah, by the way, you said you were called in by the principal? Did something happen? It was regarding my investigation of the incident with Mr. Kamoshida. Don't worry, I didn't mention a word about any of you. I essentially told him I was unable to find any information. Thank you, Makoto. Don't mention it. I've graduated from my role as the explanatory honor student. From now on, I'm going to be more honest with myself. It's quite a refreshing feeling. What are you going to do now? Want to stay with the Phantom Thieves? That's my intention, assuming it wouldn't be any trouble. Welcome aboard. It'd actually be a big problem if you didn't stick with us. We should allow her to join us. It would be greatly convenient. Well then, I hope I can continue getting along with you, all of you.
An advisor, huh? This new teammate of ours is pretty promising. We'll be able to do even more now.
Oh yeah, that sounds really awesome. And it looks like we got a bunch of different messages here. Hello, this is the manager of Oronobeko. Apologies for the short notice, but would you mind coming into work today? We ended up somewhat short-staffed for today. Again. I understand this is the very last minute. Your compensation will reflect that. Hope you can I can count on you. Hang on. Is your room messy? Are you hungry? Leave it to Becky. Or wait, did you need to request me? There's something I want to talk to you about. Well, looks like we can talk with Kawakami a bit more. But before we do, let's see if we can hang out with Akechi. Hey, good evening. I'm in Kichijoji right now. If you got the time, want to drop by for a bit? I think we can hang out with him and unlock something new. I need help at the shop. Stop by if you can. Okay. To get better at shogi, you must practice every day. If you're interested in a lesson, please come to the church. Hang on. Before I do... Looks like we're hanging out with Pancake Boy.
Hi.
Hey, Kazooie-kun. Good evening. There's actually a prolific cafe right over there. I was hoping we could discuss things over some tea, but... Unfortunately, my television appearance has earned me the attention of a rather extreme fan base. As far as they're concerned, anyone in my company must meet their standards of intelligence and attractiveness. If not, well, they take it to social media, denouncing and harassing the police in question, or the people in question. I wouldn't wish that on you. Akechi wants to have a discussion at a cafe nearby. So, when it comes to this, your knowledge and charm, I believe, have to be at level 3 in order to even progress Akechi's quest line a little bit further. Regardless, though, be sure to keep this in mind. But you, I expect you'll pass muster easily.
What do you want to do?
Yeah, let's hang out with Akechi. Thanks. The place is really quite popular. It should be open right now. Let's get going. I'm gonna walk around. Let me know when you're ready to leave. The cake here is fairly popular. I've been waiting to try it myself, or wanting. Got a sweet tooth, huh? Well, I don't hate sweets, but I'm not exactly partial to them. Fads tend to be fairly similar, so I'm more curious about its popularity than its taste. Well, why don't you give it a try?
It was quite nice.
It was delicious after all. I actually enjoyed that more than I thought I would. Hey, look, isn't that him? Who, you mean the guy who's on TV these days? Who wasn't he again? Wasn't his name Akechi-kun? You know, the next generation detective prince. Should we ask him for an autograph? Might be something worth bragging about. Uh-oh, looks like I've been spotted. Should have figured. She's just here for the cake, I'm guessing. I'm sure she doesn't mean any harm, but I don't want to cause any trouble for the store. Huh? Is someone important here? Who is it? Is it a celebrity? Looks like I'm out of time. I wish I could have relaxed a little longer, though. We should go. You've done nothing wrong. Sorry, but I think it's best to leave. I'm only going to cause problems if I stay. Shame I didn't have have glasses like you. Maybe I would have been able to get out of this situation. Come here for a sec. Huh? Hey, what are you... Ooh, he's back! This time I'll get his autograph for... Hey, is that boy really a Ketchikun? You know, now that I see him up close, I'm not so sure. Maybe you were seeing things. I don't remember the show too well, but I'm pretty sure he didn't look like that. Aw, if he was the real thing, I could have bragged about meeting him. I can't believe you actually did that. I suppose it's better to learn to watch what I say around you. You look great. Is that so? Well, who else could have made a peasant of a detective prince? Still, there's no knowing how things may go unless you give it a try, huh?
Thank you.
I think I've learned a valuable lesson. Thank you. Okay, thanks for the gratitude. You don't seem like such a bad guy. At least I don't think so. Looks like our coffee's gone cold. Why don't we order new ones? That sounds like a good idea. Well, see you next time. Hello? It's a shame our discussion was interrupted today. I was rather enjoying having a breather with you. But you certainly surprised me today. I can't believe we got out of that with such a basic trick. It was an interesting experience, but I definitely don't want to go through that ordeal ever again. I saw firsthand what happens when I'm too careless with my words around you. Wasn't it fun though? You have a twisted concept of fun. Though, if you dressed as me next time, I think I might agree. I could use a stunt double. You and I aren't terribly different in height. I'm sure my clothes would fit you. If we do this, it'll have to be carefully planned, of course. I'll be dictating everything from hair to accessories. Nobody would notice the switch, I'm sure. We proved it today. Most people can't see beyond the superficial. Whoops. I have an early start tomorrow, so I'll have to excuse myself. See you soon. Alright. See you later, Akechi. Oh my. What do we got going on now? Back in the present, we're about to find out.
Don't be ridiculous. This new ally you gained was Makoto? Just tell me the truth.
You already know the truth.
Makoto. That's preposterous. If what you say is true, was Makoto also running from the police when you were arrested?
Ask her yourself.
Now that I think about it, she did start talking a lot about the investigation from summer onward. Makoto aside, you mentioned one other important detail. Did Kaneshiro really say there was someone using the metaverse besides the Phantom Thieves?
Yes.
Those words could just be taken as you shifting blame to this other person, you know.
It's the truth, though.
But why would you fabricate such an elaborate story and then shift the blame elsewhere? There are two possibilities. Either you've simply been trying to confuse me with your lies, or everything you've stated is true. Have you been telling me the truth from the very start?
Of course.
Does that mean you're placing your trust in me? Then again, I am investigating a thief who steals hearts. Very well. No matter how absurd it may seem, I'll reevaluate my stance on believing you, for now. In return, speak the whole truth and nothing but the truth. It's a fair deal. Is that acceptable?
What do you think I've been doing this whole time? And also, we officially made a deal with Sainijima.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the judgment persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
So with that, folks, we acquired a new confidant. This is another one of those confidants that are preceded automatically. And throughout the course of the game, we'll be able to achieve ranks 1 through 6. Afterwards, after achieving rank 6, it'll automatically jump to rank 10. At this point in time, we have no benefits whatsoever, and Sai also does not have any farewell gifts. She may technically give you something, but really, she doesn't have any benefits for her entire Confidant quest line. Honestly, she doesn't. The only benefit you get is Arcana bursts for creating personas within that Arcana. And not only this, but also a powerful persona at the very end. So, yeah, not something you can miss.
We're running out of time. Let's move on to your next target. Actually, I should rephrase that. They targeted your group first, didn't they? The identity of your opponent is this. We have no pictures. Even their names and identities are unknown. If what you told me is true, then this nav thing you've mentioned wouldn't have worked in this case. How did you target them? Tell me everything.
Looks like our next target is Medjed. Which, hilariously enough, when we were getting the special bond reading, the fortune teller kind of foresaw that, which is interesting. Although she couldn't quite make out the whole truth when it comes to that particular statement. But now we know for sure, Medjed is going to be our next target. Question is, how are we going to get to them? Only one way to find out. The Phantom Thieves made him have a change of heart, right? Seriously? The Phantom Thieves are amazing! Isn't it so cool how they steal people's hearts? How did they make them repent? I'm really curious. Who are they? Hey, you there, right? Come downstairs. Apologies for misreading that hard, but what else?
Hey, check the ingredients in the fridge.
Sure.
Hey, what's up? Huh? It's not right? Not cute. That was the one the staff recommended to me, though. Won't that printer do? Huh? It'll do, but it's not it? Okay, I'll be right over. This might take a while. I'm leaving the store to you. Lock up for me if I don't come back.
Got it.
I owe you one.
You're welcome.
What a handful.
And that concludes the latest news on the suspect Kaneshiro. This case is said to be a result of the Phantom Thieves' actions, but what do you think?
We don't know their methods, but I believe they are a menace that will threaten this law-abiding country. This dangerous group tampers with people's hearts. It's no different from brainwashing.
I see. You're absolutely correct.
I wonder what's going on. Didn't this happen a little while ago, too? Who was it again? You know, that famous artist.
Ah, Madarame, was it?
They punished those awful people, didn't they? The Phantom Thieves aren't at fault then.
Well, that may be true, but...
Don't you think so too, dearie? The Phantom Thieves aren't doing anything wrong, are they?
No, not at all. Of course not.
See, even he says that they're doing good. Oh my, look at the time. We should probably head home.
Ah, you're right. Thanks for the drink.
You're welcome. Please come again.
Yes, I
I've received the reports on Kanashiro's case, but to think the Phantom Thieves would honestly attempt an absurd idea like social reform. You're absolutely right. I'm not pleased about the general public's support of them either. There's also the danger of the metaverse being exposed with their continued actions. Actually, there is one countermeasure he brought in that seems usable. It involves having the Phantom Thieves destroy themselves without our direct intervention. We'll set things up so that those mental shutdown occurrences are their doing. Ah, I thought as much. I had a feeling that it was too brutal for it to be his own idea. Still, to think you'd go through such elaborate detail to crush them. Their actions must be that much of an eyesore for you. I sympathize with what you're going through. Well then, we'll clean this up quickly and put it behind us. Yes, a grand undertaking like social reform is beyond a group such as the Phantom Thieves. Only a select few are worthy of changing the world. And who better than the future Prime Minister, sir?
Oh boy. Looks like this is a foreshadowing of things to come. It's Ryuji.
Hey, it's me. Where you at? What you doing?
I'm watching the store.
Gotcha. We're gonna come over right now about the, you-know-what. See ya.
Alright.
What's up? We're here to hang out.
That's not why we're here. We need to study for finals.
Why am I here too?
You're one of us now, so of course you gotta help us. We're in trouble if you don't teach us, you know.
That's right.
Even you're saying such things?
Let's leave those guys be.
I couldn't ask the last time I was here, but what is this place? The storekeeper doesn't seem to be around.
It's where this guy lives.
It's true.
He's got complicated circumstances. We can tell her about it, right? Actually, tell yourself.
Sure.
That's terrible.
On Yusuke and me are pretty much the same too. I mean, it's not as bad as this guy's though. It's just something we can't ever put up with. That's why we all became Phantom Thieves.
Hey, don't forget me.
I know. By the way, Makoto, ain't there someone you can't forgive either? Like, a heart you want to change?
That's a secret.
Ah, there's someone like that. You could just tell us, you know. You don't gotta be so cold.
That aside, do you have any intention of studying for the exams?
Not really.
It's fine if I leave then?
No, I'm just joking. Please teach us.
Nice save.
What was this term? It's phobia, so it's a fear of some kind.
I think it's a fear of open spaces. You don't hear it that often, though. Leave vocabulary and long sentences to me. I suck at proper grammar, though.
Even if we study English, it's not like I'm gonna use it in the future.
When it comes to you, your Japanese is questionable too.
Shut up!
Irony.
Blame the writer's feelings? What point is there in that?
Oh, it's impossible. I can't memorize all these formulas. Ain't there a good way of cheating?
Why don't we take a break?
And that was the follow-up report on the suspect Kaneshiro. Now, Akechi-san.
What's up?
This case is said to be the result of the Phantom Thieves' actions, but in actuality, is this true?
Considering how a calling card was scattered about, I believe there's no mistaking that. The question is what the Phantom Thieves actually did. If they tampered with the suspect's heart, it casts doubt on the authenticity of any confession.
So then, by tampering with hearts, the Phantom Thieves are fabricating crimes that may not exist?
We can't deny the possibility. There's no doubt that the Phantom Thieves are exposing hidden injustices in society. However, if this is done by sidestepping the law, their way of thinking is very dangerous.
So, in a way, they're outlaws.
Yes. They're no different than the criminals they target. This cannot be overlooked.
I see.
Oh, I see. My ass. How are we being treated as the bad guys?
Just let them say whatever they want. More people are starting to understand that what we're doing is right, after all.
True that.
Walking around in town, I hear a lot more people talking about us too. And the forum's been full of hype. Do you think we made it big time?
Don't get pompous over dealing with some street thug. Save it for after we deal with a bigger target.
Fair enough.
Take down a bigger one, yeah? That was the plan from the start anyways.
True. It may be best if we start thinking about it.
I bet we'll find one in no time. Wind's blowing in our direction and everything. I feel like we won't lose to anything right now.
Well, we'll decide on that eventually. We need to overcome our exams first. Now then, break time's over. Let's get back to...
That reminds me, the celebration party. Weren't we gonna do it after exams?
Yes, I believe so.
Where should we go? I feel like I'll study better if I got something to look forward to.
The last one was a buffet at a hotel. We haven't gone anywhere since.
Huh? A buffet?
Where would be good? Hey, what about fireworks? A fireworks festival!
Ooh, sounds fun.
Yeah, it's that season, huh?
That sounds good to me.
It's hard to ignore a buffet, but I'll take the beauties of summer. Still, I demand that we feast during the festival as well.
Do you guys own a yukata? Will you wear a yukata?
Doesn't a fireworks festival sound good? You think so too, right?
Oh yeah, that's a great idea.
Alright, fireworks festival it is. Let's look for a good one.
Study comes first, though. I won't let you off if you fail any of them. Are we clear?
Understood.
Yes, ma'am. Alright, fireworks festival it is. Let's look for a good one.
Study comes first, though. I won't let you off if you fail any of them. Are we clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh boy. Looks like we're being spied on by some unknown hacker. Wonder what that's all about. We'll find out in due time. Fireworks and yukatas. Yes, it's that time of year. I never worn a yukata myself. Although, making one for someone of my size is probably going to be an incredibly difficult task. I mean, I have a suit, but nothing really fancy like a yukata. Whatevs. Hey, so there's this dangerous, almost psychotic blog I found that hasn't ended up on the forums yet. I'll kill him! I'll kill him! I'll kill him! That's all it says. Rumor has it she's talking about her boyfriend. Sounds dangerous. Yeah, it seems like she'll do something real bad someday, right? And it gets even worse. As it turns out, she's a Shujin student. You know, a girl named Yumeko Maganmi? She's always up near the classroom on the second floor. Please, you have to do something before things get worse.
Oh.
This is a good opportunity for us. Kanashiro's change of heart has probably opened up some deeper parts of Mementos. Let's make some time and talk about it at the hideout. Indeed, we will do just that. But not right now, though.
Oh.
Here we go. That'll help take care of the plant for the time being.
Yes.
We've known each other for 3 months now. You guys really have improved a lot since we first met. True that. Well, I guess we can't really go anywhere. But then again, it looks like we can do something.
Yeah.
Now then, I need to think about tonight's dinner. What ingredients do I have left? it seems to me that we can make ourselves some nice curry. Which honestly, that sounds like a pretty good idea.
You want to do it?
But instead, we're going to do some training. I mean, can't really pass up on free HP. Let's take a nice protein. Funny enough, I haven't done any sort of physical training in a while.
Now, let's carry out our plan. Oh.
Good job. Alright.
Alright.
6 more HP plus 1 more, so that's a total of 7. Alright, that worked out pretty well. I wonder what the Phantom Thieves' goal is. Are they just choosing bad people to steal hearts from? Maybe someone's asking them to do it. Oh yeah, don't they have a forum or something? What if you make a request on there and they follow through? Ooh. Foreshadowing.
What a refreshing morning. How are you doing? I didn't expect the Phantom Thieves would suppress a man that even the police had trouble with. The fact they have so much support online is worrisome. I'm in a bind since I previously denounced them. All the interviews these days ask me about that. Still, can we really say the Phantom Thieves are on the side of justice with just this example?
Let people talk.
Oh, thank you. But I noticed that you're not saying that the Phantom Thieves are right. I suppose that was an unfair way to phrase it. I was originally investigating the mental shutdown incidents. Don't you think it's similar to the change of heart that the Phantom Thieves are doing? Now that I think about it, their actions mirror the mental shutdown cases with the rate of victims. It's impossible not to see a connection there. Sorry. I don't want to make you late. I'll see you again.
You know, Akechi does have a point there. I mean, we're kind of using our powers to manipulate people, but even so, we're kind of doing the right thing here. We are helping people. But is this really the right move? That is the question. It's even more packed than usual today. Now for today's train news. Today's headlines are: Shibuya crime ring reveals all. The leader's confession has led to the arrest of other key members. Sudden rampage. Highway accident. The driver's death has been confirmed, taking the total count up to 4. Hotspots of Tokyo. Come and see the summer fireworks show on July 18th.
I see.
Thanks to Kaneshiro spilling the beans, that organization is falling like a house of cards. We're getting more and more famous. True, but we shouldn't let that go over our head. Seriously, doing so can be our biggest downfall.
Okay, let's get started.
Tests are coming up. Everyone's studying. I know some of you rely on all-nighters, but I can't recommend it. That really messes up your information retention. Oh, speaking of, do you guys know the difference between short-term and long-term memory? The simple answer is that short-term memory is more temporary, contextual, but long-term memories stick with you. In the short term, you're working with a hard limit. You retain only 6, maybe 7 pieces of information. But your brain's capacity for long-term memory is huge. It might even be infinite, according to some theories.
How about you?
Okay, so Kazooie-kun, what do you think about all this? Short-term memories only stick with you for seconds at a time. That said, how long do you think you can retain long-term memories? So he wants to know how long you keep long-term memories, huh? This is a tricky one. What is long-term memory anyway? Memories that last a long time. Yeah, it's something like that. So anyway, you keep them for a long time. The question is, how long? Maruki mentions something about the amount of memories you can store, right? Something like infinite. Yeah. If you have theoretically infinite space for them, then theoretically you'd be able to retain them for forever. Yeah, I think so too. So that's it. Long-term memories will never really fade away.
This is it.
True that.
That's right.
I'm impressed. Basically, stuff encoded into your long-term memory never really goes away. Short-term memories become long-term memories through reiteration. It'd be great if you could encode all the test answers to long-term memory, huh? Ah well, can't always get what you want. True that. Absolutely true. Like, I wish I could convert short-term memory of algebra and things like that into long-term memory myself. It's like I have to relearn algebra if I want to know how to solve, like, simple equations again. Just saying. It ain't fun. But at least you got summer break once the exams are over, so do your best to study, okay? Yeah, memories never really go away. That means I'll remember my past eventually, right? Who knows, maybe you never had a past to begin with. Lol. Nah, I'm sure it'll come back eventually. 7/18, Marine Day. Finals end on the 16th, so that should be good, right? What are you talking about? The fireworks festival. You're really quick to look up stuff like that. Impressive, Ryuji. It's easy to work when you got a goal in mind, yeah? Hey, we're in the middle of class. Talk about those things later. Yeah. Hey, Kazooie! You, pay attention! This is how you listen when someone's talking to you! Nice. Epic dodge. Well, whatever. Moving on.
Hey!
Nice. Gotta love dodging the chalk all the time. Funny enough, I recently learned that the chances of dodging the chalk are tied purely to proficiency. The higher the proficiency level, the better chance you have at dodging the chalk. So, that's pretty interesting.
Hey.
Ganja-kun. Heading home? It's rare running into you at this hour. That reminds me. Do you remember the counseling Dr. Maruki's offering? It seems to be growing quite popular. I saw someone heading into the nurse's office just as I was leaving school. The teachers say he's been well worth his time here, but I have a feeling there's more to his popularity than just talent. Maybe I should find out for myself at some point. What about studying? Naturally, that'll still happen when I get home. It's part of my daily routine.
Excuse me.
I appreciate your concern, but how about yourself? Depending on the exam scores, there may not be a fireworks festival for anyone to attend. Were you aware? I'm joking. But make sure you study well, alright?
Alright then.
I need to buy some more test prep booklets on the way home. See you later.
Senpai. What a pleasant surprise. Are you headed home too?
I am. Are you?
Same here. I don't have club practice today. That reminds me. There's something I wanted to report to you. Would now be a good time?
Sure.
Thank you. Why don't we find a seat somewhere?
Okay.
And you are...
It's been quite a while, Akechi-san.
And the same for you. Yoshizawa-san, right?
You know each other?
My father works at a TV station. Have you ever seen Good Morning Japan? My father's the director.
Cool.
I've been brought onto the show as a guest a number of times now. That's how I ended up becoming acquainted with Yoshizawa-san. I didn't know you knew her as well.
She's my friend.
He helped me out of a jam before, and now he's been offering me guidance.
Helped you out of a jam, huh? I see. So, what were you two up to?
Oh, right! I was just about to share some exciting news. It's nothing to keep secret, so I may as well spill it now. About that summer competition I mentioned to you before, I was chosen to be our club representative.
Wow, congratulations!
This only feels like the beginning to me, though.
Isn't your club's team considered to be quite prestigious? And you're their representative. I must say, that's extremely impressive.
Thank you. I'll do my best to make everyone proud.
I'll be cheering you on as well. I have an idea. Since all three of us are here, why don't we go somewhere as a group? We can call it our little celebration for Yoshizawa-san's success.
That would be wonderful. Does that work for you, Senpai?
Yes, it does.
That settles it. Would you mind if I chose the place? There's a wonderful little cafe I know about.
Of course. Lead the way.
Yoshizawa-san? You drink hot beverages even in the summer?
I have to prevent my body from getting too cold, since the meet's coming up rather soon.
I see. You make sure you're covering all your bases.
So what do you have, Akechi?
Good point. Well, some people say coffee can cool you off, even when hot, so I try to avoid that, too. I had this image that you enjoy sweet things, Akechi-san. Is that untrue? I swear I saw you eating fried sweetbread on TV just the other day.
It's all part of a marketing strategy. That sort of stunt is an easy crowd pleaser.
You seem to have your own bases covered as well.
I feel lied to.
Presenting oneself in a favorable light is nothing surprising. More surprising is just how innocent you seem to be.
I've been wondering, how do you two know each other?
His social studies class visited the set of a TV show I appeared on.
That's right. Second years got to go to a TV station.
He and I exchanged our opinions during the shoot, and his way of thinking intrigued me.
I can definitely see that. Senpai's take on things often helps me as well.
That reminds me, Yoshizawa-san. You had mentioned that he's been providing you with some guidance.
Yes, like you just said, his way of thinking is intriguing. I figured I could benefit from his input.
In that case, let's play a little game. Would you mind if I posed the same question to you that I first asked him?
No, go right ahead.
So, my question was, what do you think of the Phantom Thieves, Yoshizawa-san?
The Phantom Thieves? You mean in the case that they do in fact exist, yes? I admit that the assistance of others in need is a truly great act, but I simply can't agree with their methods.
I see. Care to explain why?
I suspect the Phantom Thieves' existence isn't going to be beneficial to society in the long run.
How so?
Well, for example, when someone's faced with a problem to overcome, I believe they need to do it themselves. Getting help from others is totally fine, but in the end, it takes a person's initiative to truly create lasting change. If society relied upon a safety net like the Phantom Thieves, I worry that people would stop making a conscious effort. Granted, this depends on how severe the problem is, and it's inaccurate to apply generalizations to an entire population. But I believe a society where everyone simply leaves matters to the Phantom Thieves wouldn't last for very long.
I see. So, in the sense of a person's growth, their actions actually hinder it. Quite an interesting take on the matter.
I agree.
Let me ask you then, what do you think of Yoshizawa-san's opinion?
She's not wrong.
So you think you should let others come to their own conclusions on the matter?
Yeah.
Wait, could you actually be a fan of the Phantom Thieves, Senpai?
I didn't mean to start an argument. I just can't help myself sometimes. Let's change the subject to something a bit lighter.
I'm sorry, I should probably get going. If I'm away from home too late, my parents will begin to worry.
Right, then let's call it a day. Good luck on your competition.
I'll be rooting for you.
Yes, thank you. Well then, see you later.
See you later, Kasumi. Later, Akechi. It was nice hanging out with you two. Hopefully we'll be able to do it again sometime in the near future.
You're back.
I see you've had your friends over for a study session, huh? How did you know? Nothing gets by me. I own the place, remember? I can tell what goes on here just by looking at the tables. Well, at least he was kind enough about it, so not a big deal. I'm already bummed about tests coming up. I'm in trouble for anything that's not English. I haven't been studying at all. Oh, maybe you can make some progress if we keep an eye on each other. Want to study together? So around this time, some of your friends may text you and ask you if you want to do a study session with them. You won't be able to progress the confidant necessarily, but you will earn additional confidant points for hanging out with them. So if you're still working on confidants, it might be worth hanging out with them. But that's entirely up to you and how you want to go about it. The fantasies are practically unstoppable. Everyone loves you guys. As do I, of course. So, you did the request I asked you to do? Thanks! Oh, so I've been researching that actor and I came across some suitable new info, or substantial new info. Are you free to hear what I found? Something's up with, Mishima. But before we hang out, there is something I want to do. I sense that you have trouble with women. Huh? There was a woman last time, too. Wait, is that... Anyway, please be careful. Well then...
I'm sorry.
Oh, I selected the wrong option. Let's get our fortune read.
What shall we do?
Okay, so what I'm going to do here is... Okay, predict your compatibility with a character to deepen your connection. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do an affinity reading. Please think about someone you want to become closer with. And that person I'm going to choose is Maruki. This reading will cost you 5,000 yen. Yeah, go ahead. So what this will do is, I believe this will grant you some free confidant points, or some confidant points towards that particular confidant. So that way you have a higher chance of raising their confidant level the next time you hang out with them. Your feelings should have reached the other person. I bet you can deepen your friendship even further now. Well, if that's all for today, I hope it was helpful.
What do you think?
I hope you're happy with your fortune and I look forward to your next visit. Cool. So, time to hang out with Mishima. Although there is a bit of a stipulation here. Let's hang out though and find out. Thanks. Let's head to the diner then. So, you know that actor I suggested as your next target? Apparently he's marrying the idol from those rumors. He probably just couldn't live with himself after what he did to her. His reputation did a total 180 after he announced the marriage, though. People used to hate him, but now all everyone wants to talk about is how sweet and manly he is. At any rate, we can't oppose the will of the public. Good thing we decided not to change his heart. Support for the Phantom Thieves would have really dropped if we had. I need to make our next target. I need to make sure our next target is one we can win against. Chill out, dude. What do you mean? I'm totally calm.
Actually...
Oh, by the way, I came up with a new plan of attack. We really want to make you guys famous. We need to do more than just answering promising requests. Right now, there are tons of idiots out there doubting you and trying to influence others to do the same. So, we're going to purge them. You really need to chill. Calm down. Sorry about that. Purge is a pretty disturbing word, huh? That's not really any better way. There's not really any better way to phrase it, though. The truth is, I looked up some of the idiots who were criticizing you and sent them warning messages. You know, something like, if you don't change your wicked ways, you'll be our next target. Whoa, dude. Calm down. I'll have you know, it's working wonders. They totally stopped dissing the pea thieves. There are still some people who say they don't believe, but deep down they're just afraid of you guys. Isn't this great? Plus, now all those haters are gone. People are putting a bunch more info on the forum. Post after post after post. It's all please and help me. This is so much fun. This isn't like you. You're starting to worry me. All I did is find my own way to change people's hearts. I'm above the simple stuff like producing and advertising now. I can change the world. I have the strength to do that now. Oh. Eh? Akiyama-kun. Yo, Mishima, I haven't seen you since graduation. We actually saw each other here not that long ago. Oh yeah? I guess you're right. Akiyama-kun? What? Are you okay? What do you mean? Does it look like I ain't okay? I don't know. You just seem quiet. Shut your mouth, Zero. I don't got time to be listening to you. Zero. Damn it. He acts like I'm totally nothing, but he still takes time to try and mess with me. I've changed though. I'm way better than a loser like him. I even heard he's been hanging out with some shady people. They're all scum. I wish we could change their hearts for the good of our society.
Oh.
Wait, that's it! We can change his heart instead of the actors. Alright, it's decided. Your next target is going to be Akiyama-kun. Let's see, where's his info? Speaking of targets, are you guys going to come after me someday too? Are you feeling guilty? Huh? You're really considering it? Good joke, Kazooie.
See you around.
Anyway, I'm heading home. I'll send you Akiyama-kun's info later. Mishima's trying to push a target onto us to advance its own agenda. I should discuss this with the others. Yeah. So, he just wants to get revenge on the guy who made fun of him? Didn't he give us some other weird requests too? Something about that handsome actor? Is Mishima-kun trying to take advantage of us? Apparently, he has also threatened anyone who dares speak ill of the Phantom Thieves on this forum. Perhaps we should enact a change of heart on Mishima, not this Akiyama fellow. Whoa, wait up. He ain't that bad. I guess we could find out what's happening if we manage to find his shadow. I mean, he's already worried that we're gonna change his heart, right? We'll probably be able to track down the shadow in mementos. All things considered, I think our best course of action would be to defeat it and change his heart. Dude, you gotta be kidding me! It may seem preposterous, but we cannot allow him to disrupt our work. Either way, we can decide whether or not we change his heart later. For now, we must meet his shadow. Let's go. Yeah, let's head into Mementos and track down Mishima's shadow. So, about that, we're actually going straight to his shadow, which is pretty convenient for us. Who are you? Could you be the Phantom Thieves? It depends on who's asking. So you want to change my heart even after everything I've done for you guys? Me, of all people! If you just shut up and listen to what I told you, the Phantom Thieves would get even more famous. And if you did that, I'd get some of the spotlight too. I wouldn't be just some stupid Zero anymore. There's finally some hope back in my life, so why? Why are you so insistent on stopping me? Oh, I don't know, because you're going a little bit cuckoo crazy. Yo, losers, get out of here! I want to talk with your leader. Alone. Okay. Very well. Just hang back. I'll deal with this myself. This is all your fault. Before you came along, I knew my role in life. I was supposed to be the guy everyone messed with. I had accepted that I was a zero. Embraced it even. But once I figured out you were one of the Phantom Thieves, everything changed. And then the Fire Nation attacked. Lol. You just had to get close to me. Damn it. I mean, seeing a real-life hero do all this amazing stuff made me wish I could be something more. I want to change society too. I want the world to notice me. If I could just make the Phantom Thieves famous, maybe I'll end up famous too. Would that really satisfy you? That's the question. I'm not sure, but I don't have any other choice. I don't have any special powers like you guys. Heck, nobody even pays attention to me. In the end, that's why I need you guys. You're the only way I'll be able to make a name for myself. I know it's wrong, but if I can't push my way into the spotlight now, when will I? Anyway, just bring it on already. You're here to fight, aren't you? What? Aren't you going to change my heart? Do it yourself. Honestly.
Hey.
Come on, let's go. I'm sure he's learned something if he's been spending all this time with us amazing heroes, yeah? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he has. No. I need the Phantom Thieves! I need to be famous! You honestly don't need anything. Honestly, you just need someone to lean on, a shoulder to vent. Hey, did you know that there's gonna be a summer festival in Alibaba? Whatever. A summer festival, huh? How can anyone eat so much fatty food when it's so hot out? Man, you just don't get it. It's because it's hot out that we eat all that meat. Come on, let's go check it out. I'll treat you to a skewer. A summer festival, huh? You think they'll have any A5 beef there? If they do, they better have some A1 steak sauce. Yeah, it's that important. Well, you should worry about finals first. Once those are over, it'll be summer vacation, so stay focused. And that's exactly what we're going to do.
My hope rests with the Phantom Thieves.
I'm so glad the Phantom Thieves are all over the news. Yeah, they've really taken off since the whole Kamoshida thing. The legend of the Phantom Thieves started at our school. We're practically one of them. Excuse me. And who can't relate to what they're doing? Punishing corrupt adults up to no good. The police should take notes. I don't know.
Quiet down.
People are sure making a fuss even though it's right before exams. Behind Kanashiro's arrest are the Phantom Thieves, the mysterious group that changed people's hearts. If I recall, there were similar rumors back during that business with Kamoshida-kun. Help the weak and crush the strong, truly a modern legend of the Gentleman Thief. In that long history of humans, the Gentleman Thief has been seen briefly during times of turmoil. Now then, please look at this picture. Zui-kun? This picture depicts the final moments of Isakawa Goemon. He did something during the Sengoku period that had him and his family boiled to death. Do you know what he did? Thievery, apparently.
Correct.
That's correct. Isakawa Goemon is Japan's most famous thief. He's very popular and some call him a gentleman thief. By the way, the Goemon bath came from his name. Only stealing from the rich and powerful and sharing it with the poor. Goemon's exploits have been documented in many forms of media, like kabuki and novels. Wow, that's pretty interesting. So he's kind of like the Japanese version of Robin Hood. Pretty cool. However, it's actually unclear whether or not Goemon was indeed a gentleman thief. Rebellion against Hideyoshi, whose campaign had failed, propaganda by the government to sully his name. The gentleman thief Goemon may be no more than an illusion made by various motivations. In actuality, most heroes and gentleman thieves throughout history are something like that. Let's make sure people don't think we're just an illusion. But before that, you need to study for the exams that are starting tomorrow. True that. Thankfully, I already have our cheat sheet pulled up online, so we don't need to worry about that whatsoever.
It's open.
Come in!
Welcome.
Oh, you're the student council president, Nijima-san, correct?
Excuse me.
Sorry for coming by so suddenly.
It was not.
Oh no! Everyone's permitted to stop by whenever they like. I know the phrase counseling session can make some people nervous, but don't be. Considering you're the student council president, I'd rather they didn't force you to come here at all, actually.
No.
Well, I was advised to come, but I still chose to do it on my own.
Good.
Oh, good. Glad to hear it. But please, there's no need to be concerned about my being here. Feel free to discuss anything with me. Alright, so I shall. You're sounding more like the counselor in here than I am.
I see.
Excellent grades, exemplary conduct. Wow, you appear to be the ideal honor student.
No.
Not at all. In fact, quite the opposite. I'm actually a bit of a mess, and I always have to turn to others for help. Well, you sure had me fooled. Even still, getting help isn't a bad thing at all. In fact, it's wonderful that you have a support system. Indeed. Especially lately, I feel like I can't do anything right by myself nowadays. Did something go wrong for you?
Yes.
But it's nothing major. I've come to understand all too well that it's a bad idea taking on more of a burden than one should. You really do seem like someone with a mature sense of responsibility. However, that may be why people around you, especially the adults who should be protecting you, rely on you so much. Adults who should be protecting me. Had I been clever enough to understand that earlier, things may have gone a bit differently for me. You think so? You live alone with your older sister, I see. Pardon my saying so, but it seems you've been through quite a lot.
But...
Honestly, it only felt like the norm to me. But our lack of adult guardians has to have been hard on my sister, even now as well. And I'd be lying if I said it wasn't hard for me too. Do you still remember them? Your parents? Yes.
Hey.
Not much about my mother, admittedly, but my father, without a doubt. In fact, now that I think about it, I may have grown to be a bit uptight because of that.
I see.
Is that so? And are you doing okay now? Is your support system adequate?
Well...
It's not as if I have a team of employees or anything, but I do have people that I'm happy to rely upon well. Of course, I'd never think of them as replacements for my father or my sister. No one can replace either of them. What I've lost won't ever come back. I just need to keep my chin up and push towards my future.
Quite.
I like the way you put that. No one can ever be replaced, yet you need to keep pushing towards our future. Should anything come up that you want help with, I'll be there to support you, though my skills are pretty limited. Thank you. I appreciate the kind words. Wow. Seems like Makoto and Marky are doing quite well and really getting to know each other quite well. That's pretty sweet. Hope you're ready for exams. It'd be pretty sad if the leader of the Phantom Thieves got bad grades. Hey, shouldn't you tell the others about that target and mementos? Yeah, we should. But we're not going to worry about that right now. Exams are coming up. Have your studies been going well? I can give you a general idea of what they were like when I was a second year. What do you think? Want to study together? No. We're not going to be doing that. What you doing right now? I'm still hanging out in the hallway. Let me know if something comes up. Nah. Before we do, actually, I guess we are going to be hanging out with Ryuji. But, again, before we hang out with him, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves a special bond reading now, shall we? Alright. Special bond reading, please. I know I've been throwing around a lot of yen lately, but what can I do? These readings are well worth the price. That is for sure. Expensive? Yes. Worth it? Also yes.
What do you think?
Alright, let's hang out with Ryuji.
Yo.
Banjo, you headed home? So I've been thinking about what to do with the track team. But I realized I'm not that kind of guy to come up with epic plans that can save the day. So I think I'm gonna do this one way I know how. Can you come with? That sounds good to me. Let's do it. I gotta tell Nakaoka and Takeishi what's going on with that asshole of a teacher. I mean, there's no way the track team's gonna make a comeback without them. Come with me to the courtyard, man. Let's do it. Yeah. So I called Nakaoka and Takeishi over here. I'm gonna tell them that bastards Yamauchi is up to. What if they start fighting? You probably didn't realize, but I recorded Yamauchi's whole convo back at the Moja shop. I'm a genius, I know. Also, that's very highly illegal. At least I'm pretty sure that's how it is in Japan. I know in the US you're not allowed to record conversations. At least not without consent. But even so, just saying. Anyways, I might need some backup here. Can you stick around? Sure thing, I can. What do you want, Sakamoto? Takeishi? Nakaoka! What the hell? Are you gonna gang up on me here?
Nah.
Dude, chill. I just want to talk. Listen, this here is what's really going on with the track team. It'll be a rebirth of a team that found themselves in the depths of despair. The public will love it. And the best part is, not only are Takeishi's parents loaded, but his mother is the president of the PTA. But until then, he can show the others the values of obedience. This has to be a joke. Yamauchi said he'd make me the captain. Is this real? It's Yamauchi's voice, ain't it? And on top of that, shit's gone down just like he said. Ugh. Yamauchi's right. I don't have talent. I'm not like you guys. I ran so damn hard, but you two were always so far ahead. How's a guy like me supposed to succeed? How am I supposed to be proud of myself? Proud? Excuse me. My dad's always talking about how proud he is of his son. He told everyone I'd get a track scholarship like he did. That I'd follow in his footsteps as a second generation Teisei grad. That's why I listened to Yamauchi. He said if I was the captain, he'd write me a great letter of
Come on, man.
So you trusted what he was saying about Nakaoka because of stupid crap like that? Shut up! What does a thug like you know? You couldn't know how I feel. Nobody does. Like hell I don't know. How long were you running together, huh? I went through all sorts of shit with you. Sakamoto. Who are you living your life for? Your parents, teachers, society? Maybe you should stop trying to live for them and try living for yourself. You think you think you gotta betray people to be proud? Well, if that's seriously what you think, you're wrong.
Hey.
Nakaoka, you knew something was up with Yamauchi too, didn't you? I mean, that bastard's never been interested in track before. But you kept quiet. You knew he was walking all over you, and you just let him do it. Yeah, I was afraid. Without Yamauchi, we wouldn't have a track team or a place to belong.
I see.
You missed running that bad. You know, it ain't so scary not having a place you belong. You can kind of be free that way. If anything, I'm more scared of being a crappy person. I mean, I used to be like you guys, afraid, lying to myself. That is, before I met this dude. I don't want to insult you guys or nothing, but I know you're probably real pissed about this. So, if you want to hit me or something, go ahead. I'm ready. In that case, if you insist. Huh? You're really doing it? You said it's okay, right? Wait, hold on. How? Did you really have to keep swinging so hard? I'm starting to feel a little better already. Me too. I think I can finally put all this behind me. Nakaoka, I'm sorry. I'm sorry too. So, you want to bring back the track team? Hell yeah! You saw that, right? That was some serious violence. Things turned out for the best, though. Nah, man. I've been taking good care of this space, and look what ended up happening to it.
Well,
either way, they're probably feeling way better now. I think they're gonna be just fine together. Thanks. All I did was watch. You're telling me you just sat around while I was getting my ass beat. For real though, you were a big help. You were pushing me to be cool that whole time. It's kind of like I was doing a sprint and you were running next to me. You weren't cool though. Brutal. Just forget about the beating I took, okay? Well. There we go. Rank 8 for Ryuji, and he now has Endure as well, so pretty sweet.
alright then.
Anyways, let's head home. I think my mouth's bleeding, so we'll have to eat some other time.
See ya.
Later, Ryuji. Sometimes you just need a way to vent. Now, there's one way to do it. Yo, Banjo, it's me. Thanks for the help today. Man, my jaw's still kind of messed up. But it's a good kind of pain, you know? Like just after a workout. They're gonna have to handle the rest, but I think they'll make the right call. Seeing them having a real heart-to-heart talk. They got a good team. So, case closed? I hope so. Still a long way from how things used to be, but I did all I could. Man, if those guys are really gonna go for this, I gotta step up my own game. I'm gonna up my pace, so you better be ready for it, okay? Later. It's already pretty late. Guess I should head home. Look, you get it, right? You better not cause any trouble, you hear? Exams are coming up soon. You're not getting a jump on studying without me, right? Right? If you're gonna do it, you want to do it together? I'm in serious trouble. No thanks. Are you free today? From fortune telling to verifications, I offer many services. I'll be waiting at the usual spot. It really depends on what the Thieves Network has to say. You have any info I can turn into an article? I'm at Crossroads right now. It can be anything, so come talk to me. Looks like we're hanging out with Akechi.
Hi.
Hey, Kazooie-kun. Good evening.
Hey.
I have some time before the shoot. If you're not busy, do you want to hang out? Well, we won't be able to raise our confidant with him just yet. Although, I have an idea. What if I do this? What if I get an affinity reading with them? Will that work? I don't think so, but let's get our fortune read first.
What shall we do?
Affinity reading, and we're gonna select. Let's see. Akechi. Yep. One thing I wonder is, since I got a special bond reading earlier, will this affinity reading overwrite that? That's something I wonder right now.
What do you think?
Okay. Still not enough to raise its level yet, but even so. This will help towards leveling it up a little bit later, though. So, not all bad in the end.
Hey.
What do you want to do?
Let's hang out.
Thank you.
Good, then let's get going. Akechi looks to be enjoying himself. These discussions seem to be engaging for him. Feel like my bond will grow stronger soon. Cool. So the next time we speak, we should be able to raise his we should be able to raise his confidant rank. So getting that affinity reading was worth it. Alright, it's exam time.
Yo.
Sup? I just heard this, but apparently we're having a summer festival soon. I heard there's gonna be shit like kebabs, steaks, the hot stuff. Dude, I am so pumped! What about studying?
Come on, man.
Well, I'll figure it out. There was some English on the website, too. Oh man, now I'm hungry. Let's get going already. That's fine. All the news on Kaneshiro has distracted me from studying. So what if she's an honor student? Why should she get special treatment? Results are what matter, you know. I heard the Phantom Thieves might be from our school. It can't be true. It'd be funny if it was, though. Alright, here we go. Exam time. Today is the first day of your final exams. Begin! If angle C is 28 degrees, and angles A and D are 88 degrees, what is the angle of B and E? And the answer is 64 degrees. That sounds about right. Let's see, an essay question. This looks tough, but let's calm down and think it through. Explain the origin of Baozai. Baozai, whatever. Baozai. In this hot weather? Well, never mind. I think this came up in class. They were invented by a famous guy from Romance of the Three Kingdoms, right? And that would be option 2. Yeah, the strategist of Shu. I think the story was about a river overflowing somewhere in Jingling. Somewhere Jingling visited. And they were offering something to quell the river. I believe that's Barbarian's Heads. Yep, that is the case. Barbarian's Heads. That's it. Crazy story. And that's how he came up with Baozai, right? This master strategist came up with Baozai to... to offer them instead of heads. Yeah, I think you're right. Baozai were invented as an offering to a river spirit to replace the tradition of offering severed heads.
Yep.
Alright, finished in time. Time is up! Give up already! Alright, on to the next day.
Now everyone.
This is the second day of finals. You may begin. Write the name and genus of the organism. The Red King Crab. That sounds about right. What happened when the government issued paper and hard currencies in Japan for the first time? It caused confusion in the economy.
Ooh, we can do this.
Alright, next.
Let's get started.
Today is the third day of finals. Are you ready? Then you may begin. What is the English equivalent of the Norwegian idiom raining witches? That would be raining cats and dogs. That sounds about right. Which of the following is another name for the solemn noodles traditionally eaten in Tambobata? That will be demon guts. That sounds about right. Alright. That takes care of all the questions. Alright, last day of exams. Today's the last day of exams, huh? Well, it shouldn't be a problem for you. This has been so easy I might start yawning. You did perfectly. I can't wait to see your score. Awesome. Straight to the top of the class, because cheats.
They're gonna kill me. There was so much stuff on that exam. I didn't have time to study everything. I probably could have managed if I had an extra week, too.
An extra week, huh? The only people who get that kind of cushy treatment are the honor students.
Oh, you mean like Yoshizawa-san?
I heard the school moved her exam period. Must be nice getting perks like that.
Hey there. Congrats on surviving finals. Today was the last day, right? Say, would you happen to have some free time right now? There's something I'd like to discuss. I promise it'll just take a moment.
Sure.
Thanks. I know you're exhausted, so I'll make this quick. It sure has heated up now that the rainy season's passed. I just know my electric bill is going to start climbing this month. Anyway, as I'd mentioned, there's something I'd like your opinion on.
Sure. Do you need counseling?
Well, I suppose that's actually accurate. I've had something on my mind lately, and I want to hear your take on it.
What is it?
Okay, here goes. Oh, this is all hypothetical, mind you, but imagine there's somebody for whom you have high expectations. They're trying their absolute hardest to meet those expectations. Now, this person receives an awful lot of special treatment from people so they can perform to the best of their abilities. So, what do you think those people will do if the expectations leveled on this person aren't met?
Honestly, I think they'll be disappointed.
Yep, that's right. When you work as a counselor, you always think, I have to help this person so their heart doesn't break. But that's easier said than done. This world really is a callous one. No matter how much positivity or dedication a person has, just a bit of influence from their peers can easily mess with their heads. Every time I'm confronted with such a situation, I can't help but grasp the limitations of therapy as a profession.
You just have to keep trying, though.
Oh, I'm not sick of this job or anything like that. Don't worry. Sorry, I didn't mean to get all analytical. What I meant was, if we want to truly help people stuck in a predicament like that, we need a fundamental solution.
A fundamental solution? Like what?
Nothing really comes to mind at the moment. This is just a thought, but what if we got the Phantom Thieves to change our hearts? Maybe have them shift our feelings so we won't lose to this unfair reality. It would ultimately be for the positive.
Is that really a change of heart, though?
Good point. You're right. Sorry, I was just thinking out loud.
It's fine.
I seem to have lost track of the time. I should be getting back to my work. Our conversation's been very enlightening. Thank you, and enjoy your vacation.
Thank you, Marky. You do the same. By the way, if you're wondering when we'll be able to progress through Marky's Confidant quest line, we'll be able to do so around the end of September within the in-game world. I think around September 24th, September 25th, something like that. That's when we can progress Marky's quest line, because I believe from this point until that particular deadline, that's when Marky's going to be working on his research, and you will be able to progress and level up his, his confidant level. I'm not sure why that is, but it's story reasons, I suppose.
Exams are finally over. I'm so exhausted.
I can get back to actually sleeping in peace.
You must have been studying pretty hard if it kept you up at night.
Nah, I was up playing video games. Slacking off is just too much fun.
True that.
I know, right? I kept cleaning my room instead of studying. It might even be too clean now.
You two are perfect exemplars of what escapism can mean.
And I can only imagine what the end result will be.
Whatever. It's over with now. Who cares about that anymore? What's real important is the Phantom Thieves' popularity. Ain't it amazing?
Kind of feels like our time's finally here.
I have even heard people excitedly speculating about our next target. We will have to choose carefully.
There's no need to hurry. We should spend some time thinking it over.
Hold up! The most important thing now is our celebration party. I hope you guys didn't forget. It's the fireworks festival on the 18th. I guess we're good meeting up in Shibuya, yeah? Let's say 5 p.m.
We sure are on top of these kinds of things.
True that, Morgana. True that.
Now for the weather.
It seems we'll continue to have localized torrential rainstorms all throughout next week. If you're heading outside, be prepared for a sudden change in the weather. Well, that's interesting. The time just flew by today, huh? It really did.
Okay.
Now that you're done with exams, let's find ourselves a new target.
Let's go to bed.
Now that the exams are over, we can just get a good night's rest. Let's go to sleep. Yeah, unfortunately, we can't really do anything else at this point. I get that you want to move your body after finishing exams, but aren't you feeling tired? Let's just go to sleep.
Let's go to bed.
In any case, it's good that exams are over. Let's go to sleep. Sounds like a good idea to me.
Hey, it's me.
Sorry for calling so late. I wanted to ask you about that summer festival. You remember, the one I told you about? I think so.
Come on, man.
Well, I know, so damn it. Come on, the whole thing with the kebabas.
So, like...
I completely spaced on it until now, but the festival's tomorrow. So, you want to go? Fine, I'll go.
Yeah.
Hell yeah! I knew you'd be down. Let's make sure we invite Yusuke too. He's always down to chow. I did just remember they said it might rain tomorrow though. Whatever. No way it's gonna rain on a day like this. See you tomorrow. How would he know whether or not it'll rain? Sheesh, all worked up over a silly little festival, full of food of all kinds. Well, I suppose you deserve to enjoy yourself, but be sure to keep a low profile, alright? Sure thing.
Let's turn in for the night.
Anyway, let's get some sleep. Oh, and no sleeping in. Got it? I'm gonna skip breakfast for this. Good old Morgana. Morgana is best cat. Don't at me.
What's up? What? Why are you staring at my face?
Ryuji, I have a favor to ask.
A favor? Sure. You need some money for food or something?
Not this time. I've actually been mulling over a new battle tactic for a while now, and I'd like for you to lend a hand in bringing my idea to fruition.
Oh, a new move? That sounds badass. I totally want in.
Well, it's merely a rough idea at this point, but... What do you think?
Wasn't that, like, way more detailed than some rough idea?
Huh, I don't deserve such praise. I would merely prefer to add a splash of beauty to an otherwise barbaric battlefield, so to speak.
Sick! So, all we gotta do now is see how the star reacts to your idea, right?
We should consult Jose about this soon. However, I can feel my appetite growing after describing my idea.
Same here.
Ooh. You know what that means, folks? Looks like Ryuji and Yusuke's showtime has officially been unlocked at this point.
So hot.
It's as if we're walking around in an enormous sauna.
Whose bright idea was it to come here?
Yours?
And just look at that crowd. Smiling faces everywhere you look. With that, let's move right into asking some of the visitors here for their comments.
A TV crew,
huh? We better not stand out.
We should grab our kebabs and get out of here.
Let's interview those three.
Hey, is she talking about us?
Yeah.
What do we do?
Let's just calm down and we'll get through this.
We'll look even more suspicious if we panic now.
True that.
Oh, hell. Okay, I'm gonna ham it up, make some real cringy comments so I can't use any of the footage.
Hello. It sure is hot today, huh?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. And if it's this hot in July, can you imagine just how insane the weather's gonna be in December?
Anyway, since you're here for the festival, does that mean you and your friends there are meat lovers?
I'd say that we're really lovers of fruit. Oh, and sweets. Sweets are just to die for.
Agreed.
Well, thank you very much for your time.
Whew, that was too close.
That was truly cringe-worthy. But are you certain that they won't air any of it?
I'm pretty sure she thought there was a broadcast disaster. We ought to be okay.
More important than that, though, it's time to get some meat.
Oh, right, my kebab. The lines for the food stalls were even more insane than the heat.
Standing around in this sweltering heat was rather trying.
And almost all the good stuff was already sold out.
I didn't even eat breakfast this morning. I'm starting to get lightheaded.
Even still, an occasion like this seems to make everything taste delicious. How mysterious.
It's because we're together.
That's pretty poetic, dude. Well, we came all the way out here, so might as well go check that thing out.
What thing?
I heard they're building some kind of huge-ass stadium or something nearby. Wait, was that what it was?
You don't know what you're talking about, do you?
A stadium? Well, such buildings often have intriguing architecture. I'd love to see it for personal reference.
Yeah, then come on, let's go.
That sounds like a good idea. What could go wrong?
So, that's it? It barely even started?
We seem to be premature spectators.
I guess this is what people call jumping the gum.
Jumping the gun.
The gun.
Thank you, Mona.
There ain't nothing to do here. You wanna go grab a bite somewhere?
Sorry, I'm considering picking up more art supplies. I have a summer assignment to work on. Also, the summer festival drained my coffers. Even if I did grab a bite, all I could order would be water and a hot towel.
Well, in that case, probably ought to just call it quits for today.
Huh?
Hey, isn't that Yoshizawa?
Yes, it is. I wonder what she's doing
She's
here.
acting strange. You know, she did mention something about a meet earlier.
Ain't you guys headed home?
I got something to do.
Huh? Oh, well, see you then.
Yes, catch you later.
Senpai?
Kasumi?
Yes. Did you come to see the stadium too?
Yeah.
I'm here. I needed to give myself a pep talk.
Is something wrong?
Sometimes, when things get me down, I come here. Although, that doesn't really answer your question, does it? I know this may get in the way of your plans, but would you be willing to join me for lunch?
I'd be happy to. Kasumi's eyes look a little red and puffy. It may be best to accompany her.
That was delicious.
You sure packed it away.
I'm always like this after a meet. In all honesty, I'd like to keep going, but any more will end up harming my performance.
Was it worth it?
Simply put, it was a disaster. I've been feeling like I'm getting back into the natural flow of things, thanks to you, Senpai. But when the moment of truth arrived, my body still wouldn't move the way that I wanted it to.
Is that more of a mental thing?
I think that's a big factor. Something similar happened to me in middle school, but back then, I had someone by my side that kept me going.
Who do you mean?
I have a younger sister. We promised each other that we'd win international gymnastics competitions together. But this spring, she died in an accident.
Oh dear, I'm so
I
sorry.
promised her we'd take the gold for our routines across the world. But I can't stop worrying about my lack of improvement lately. I've really been throwing myself into practice. But I wonder if even that won't be enough.
It's not over yet, though.
Senpai. You're right. It's just getting started. You just keep on rescuing me, don't you? Okay, no more brooding. There are still more meets left this year. I'm going to start from scratch and train as hard as I can. Thank you so much for listening to all that. Now I feel like I've been recharged. Mind, body, and spirit.
That's good to hear.
Well, at least my mind and spirit are recharged. The best way to stave off hunger is with some vigorous activity. I'm going to jog home. Take care.
Okay. Well, feel free to talk to us anytime, Kasumi. Who do you think they're going to target next? They only go after bad guys, right? We have nothing to be worried about. Apparently, if you post a request on the forum, they'll do what you say. If they're taking out bad guys, it's fine by me. Keep it up. Why do we even need the police anymore? That doesn't sound too good. How could you, Kazooie? How can I what? If you were going to the summer festival, why didn't you invite me?
What did you say?
How did Mishima know about that? They're showing it on TV. Something about it being hot in December or saying sweets are to die for. There's a bit with Sakamoto saying some really crazy stuff. Mission failed. Mission? What are you talking about? Look, my point is, next time you guys are going out to have fun, can't I come along too? I'm the Phantom Thieves producer, you know.
Oh, man.
Are you kidding me? I hope Lady Ann and the others haven't found out. I don't know. There's still that possibility. Here's our commemorative photo from the summer festival. At least that was the idea. Oh dear. It was certainly evocative. Whatever. Well, don't let it get to you. Shit happens. It's understandable given the heat. Perhaps your hand grew sweaty and it slipped. Next time we'll make sure you go somewhere we can actually eat. Agreed. I prefer an indoor establishment myself. Preferably one with AC. Preferably one with ample seating and free refills on water. That'd just be the diner again. And why not? It's a place of calm where one may also partake in delicious food. I mean, I guess. Man, all this talk about food's got me hungry. A cup ramen would hit the spot. I believe I shall do the same. Fortunately, I recently acquired some high-quality bread crusts. Sorry I couldn't catch it for you. I always forget how short my arms are as a cat. But are you not a cat? Are you finally accepting that you are actually indeed a cat? Feel like a movie? Everyone's buzzing about the summer's debuts. Everyone's talking about the chick flick Love Possibly. I get kind of weepy, so it's embarrassing to go alone. Can you come watch it with me? No. No thank you. About my previous request, I've thought about a lot of things since then. I want to talk to you again. Do you have time? It'll depend on what the Thieves Network has to say. The shop's open today, so please stop by any time. Looks like Shigeaka is waiting for you in the red light district. Want to go see her? I will soon, actually. There's lots to do here at the shop. Can you help me out? You free today? Looks like we're gonna hang out with Yoshida. Just want to forget about watching you and live an easy life. Eesh. Actually, before we hang out, there is one thing I kind of want to do here. First off, let's head back to the red light district, get ourselves a special bond reading, and we'll commence the next part of the Confidant quest line. This will be fun. Special bond reading. Have fortune read. And there's one more thing I want to confirm before we continue.
What do you think?
Okay.
What shall we do?
Now for the affinity reading too. And I think I'm going to put that towards Maruki again. Why? Because I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to be able to raise his confidant level the next time I see him. But we'll find out soon. And again, the reason why I'm doing this reading as well as the special bond reading is to figure out whether or not the different readings cancel each other out. Facing civic disorder and economic uncertainty, our citizens are in turmoil. It is an imperative that we resolve the situation, and social reform must be led by the government. However, who can the people currently depend on? Yes, the Phantom Thieves! The fact that they're being lionized is proof that the government is malfunctioning. The mismanagement by authoritative figures is what led us to the terrible condition.
Good evening.
Oh, Kazui-kun. What kind of friends do you spend your time with? You can withstand difficult times if you have friends who support you through them. By the way, what's your opinion about our current government? I feel that they're wrong, so I plan on addressing that during my speech. I'd like you to listen to it, so you can give me your honest opinion. Well, let's find out.
I feel indebted.
Really? That would be helpful. Well then, let's get to it. Yeah, let's do just that.
Everyone,
The conviction of a government is often tested during times of turmoil. However, the current administration refuses to discuss their plans for the future. Can we really accept such an utter lack of transparency? I've been hearing this type of criticism around the government a lot lately. That's because Diet member Shido has been gaining popularity by saying the same thing. So he's just echoing another politician's criticism of the government? Apparently. Whatever. So first you stole party funds, and now you're stealing ideas? No good, Tora? Stop talking all big, you ex-convict. Ugh, it seems I've drawn the ear of the audience once again. So he's claiming those who have made mistakes in the past shouldn't get a second chance? What can I say to that? Stop interrupting him. What was that? You got something to say to me, kid? Yeah, I do. What's up with this kid? The ex-convict has a point. Listen to what he has to say. Why, you little punk. Yes, I am no good, Tora, and I have made mistakes. Yes, I am unpopular and powerless. But that has nothing to do with my arguments. These are things I have learned from all my hardships.
Yes.
You can ridicule me all you want, but I will continue to oppose what is wrong with this world. Today's speech ended up being filled with a lot of passion. Quite unexpectedly, I might add. The highlight, though, was your yelling. I couldn't help myself. Okay, so it's nice to see that the special bond reading doesn't get cancelled out by another reading, so that's pretty sweet. I envy you. Conveying your thoughts with such conviction, I wish I had done that in the past. Okay, that is all for today. You two are amazing. I've been wrong this whole time. Even though someone had failed in the past, it doesn't mean that person can't try again. That's all I wanted to say. Please, wait.
Thank you.
Thank you. That is all I wanted to say. You're a strange one, just like that kid. I learned something from your dauntless spirit today. I had a bad habit of getting flustered whenever someone calls me no good Tora. But you see me as someone of value, so I refuse to cower to criticism in front of you. Today, you taught me that I must have more confidence in my arguments. Cool. Well, it's good to see that his confidence is starting to improve, so that's pretty nice.
Alright.
My way of thinking changes when I'm with you. Perhaps it's the influence of your youthful spirit. My apologies. It seems we're out of time. Well, that's good to know. Good to see that we have more charm, even though we don't really need it. Good work today. I'll see you again soon. It was nice hanging out with you. Hello. Thanks for all your hard work today. Thanks to you, I've remembered something very important. Now that I think about it, ever since the scandal, I felt alone and helpless, like the whole world was against me. Perhaps I got too used to the constant judging and critique, but I realized I overlooked something crucial. I've forgotten the people who support me, and how encouraging it feels simply to be in their presence. Perhaps it seems too obvious or too trivial, but I hope you remember to cherish that too. I will. Good. I'm glad to hear it. I will engrave it into my heart. I can't let myself forget that again. Well, I'll be counting on you for my next speech too. See you soon, Kazooie-kun. Later, dude. Hello, Kazooie-senpai. Thank you so much for earlier. Now I can give it 110% tomorrow at practice. Practice already? Of course, if I rest, it'll dull my senses. Next meet, I'll make it onto the winner's podium, I swear. I won't slip up again like I did before. I have some great news next time I see you, I promise.
Hey.
Looks like Yoshizawa's gonna be okay now. She sure had us worried. Same here. But I hope she doesn't overdo it and overexert herself, you know? Today's the fireworks festival. Let's meet in Shibuya at 5. Hey, Makoto, are you going to wear a yukata? I'm planning on it. Yukatas are a great part of the summer tradition. They truly heighten a woman's beauty. Heighten a woman's beauty. I think I will wear mine as well. You got one? How about you, Banjo? I don't have a yukata. Hey, I know. Why don't you come without your glasses? What's the point in that? I don't know. You don't get to see fireworks every day, so it'd be sad just wearing normal clothes. I was just thinking he might want to go for a change of pace. That sounds great. You should totally come without glasses. Well, you guys better not be late. Fireworks and yukatas really add to the feeling of summer. Even Lady Ann will be wearing one.
Come to think of it.
Oh yeah, there's a fireworks festival today. If you're going, be careful. Those things get insanely crowded. It'd be nice to watch the fireworks with the chief someday. We could watch them right here at LeBlanc. Actually, no, we couldn't. True, but we can always take him somewhere where he can see it. That's the thing.
Right when we were just about to leave, too. Who is it?
Hey, I saw some disturbing news online. It sounds like it will be really bad if it turns out true. What is this about? Well, it seems like an insane group is getting ready to declare war on the Phantom Thieves. I was afraid to just hold on to that information myself, so I wanted to tell you at least. That's actually all I have to say though. Sorry to bother you on your day off.
What could he mean by an insane group? Let's think about this after we get back. We don't have much time, so let's get going.
I'm with you there, Mona. Although this mysterious group is kind of concerning.
Damn, it's so hot. The holiday means it's as crowded on here as it is for morning rush hour.
Now for today's train news. Today's headlines are going to be explained in a minute. Man, I needed that drink. Fireworks Festival tonight. Expect roads and transportation to be congested for the entire day. Sudden weather changes imminent. Be careful of sudden shifts in climate from afternoon to night.
Wait, so all these people are going to the fireworks festival? Ugh, this should be fun.
It's to be expected. It is a pretty big deal after all.
Oh, it's so hot.
I feel like I'm being baked.
Those girls are way too late.
It must be taking time for them to put on the yukata. Why aren't you two wearing one?
I don't got clothes like yukata. Man, you look way too normal in that.
People often say that to me.
Oh, by the way, the exams.
I bet you got a big fat F on them.
Press F to pay respects.
We don't know that yet.
Are you going to the fireworks festival?
That's right.
Us too! Wanna go together?
Are we getting hit on?
Come on, let's go together.
Do you happen to be a model? You look great in that yukata.
Waiting around's a pain, so can we just go with these chicks?
No. No way.
We'll both apologize to the others later.
That's enough. You're disgracing your yukata. You should be more aware of your womanhood.
How could you?
Why don't you go after them then? So those are the kinds of girls you like, Ryuji.
Well, no, that's...
You know, Yusuke's such a pretty boy, but he is really missing out because of what he says.
I guess. But he's more likable since he stays true to his ideals. Definitely more than somebody I know.
True that.
I heard that Ryuji's pretty much failed his exams.
Oh?
Mona, you little...
Hey, it's gonna get crowded if we don't get going.
Agreed.
But, man, you both look amazing in yukata. Talk about Japanese beauty.
Ooh, pretty fireworks. Thank God for subtitles, am I right? Oh my. Well, that's unfortunate. Good old rain having to ruin everything.
Yeah?
Oh my.
Come on!
Looks like you need help.
Then why don't you go buy me a towel already, huh?
I wonder if they'll do another one soon. Hello, Super Colux, welcome. Glad you can make it to the stream.
Rain, but look how crowded it is.
I guess everyone had the same idea. What's up?
I think I just saw someone I know.
Ooh.
You mean the girl in that black car?
Well, she's got a ride. Oh, time to show your skills, Mona. We need you as a car.
It's not possible in the real world.
Exactly.
My feet hurt, it's cold, the festival's been canceled. This sucks.
It really does.
Such a commotion with the public, and this is what we get? Lame. Aren't heroes that lurk in the shadows boring?
Well, that's how it should be.
So that's what makes us cool? To be honest, I'm not a fan. I want to change the world with a loud bang, like a huge firework. Then again, we aren't gonna find someone bigger than Kaneshiro that easily.
The rain is letting up. Though it's regrettable, we should go our separate ways for today.
Yeah, let's go home.
Sounds like a good idea. Otherwise, we may raise suspicion.
So you won't tell me, no matter what.
What's going on here?
I have nothing more to say to you about that.
I see. In that case, I have ways of making you talk.
Huh? What's that supposed to...
Thanks for the drink.
Hey, we're not done here yet.
What's wrong?
It's nothing. It's past closing time. Clean up the place.
Alright, sure. But you know, it's not exactly healthy to...
The cause behind the recent psychotic breakdown incidents is still unknown. On to other news. The international hacktivist group Megid has released a statement to the Phantom Thieves.
Oh boy. That doesn't sound good.
These are the details of the message that are posted on Megid's website. To the Phantom Thieves causing an uproar in Japan. Do not speak of your false justice. We do not need the spread of such falsehood. We are the true executors of justice.
Phantom thieves again?
However, we are magnanimous. We will give you an opportunity to repent your ways.
So in other words, they're like this world's version of Anonymous. Neat.
If you agree to a change of heart, we will accept you as our own. If you reject our offer, the hammer of justice will find you.
Justice, huh?
We are Medjed. We are unseen. We will eliminate evil. Akechi-san, why do you think this announcement was made at this time?
I don't know the details, but there's no doubt that they were provoked by the Phantom Thieves. Whether it's a sense of rivalry or a simple attention grab, given the recent trends, I cannot say. Regardless, it's quite a nuisance.
A nuisance?
Both Medjed and the Phantom Thieves are nothing more than groups that uphold an egoistic justice.
What a stupid thing they're getting riled up on. Phantom thieves, huh? What in the world are they? You know about them?
Oh, more than you'll ever know. But to cover things up, I really don't know anything at all.
What are they stealing, though? I'm still having trouble getting that part. Well, it's about time I go home. Make sure you lock the place up. Also, about the stuff in the fridge. Well, I guess it's fine. Just don't use too much of it.
Alright, sure.
It's possible that more people like these will continue to appear due to their influence. In that respect, the Phantom Thieves face a very serious crime.
Hackers declared war on the Phantom Thieves? This is getting interesting. But why? Did the Phantom Thieves do something to them? Medjed is really scary. I look forward to seeing how the Phantom Thieves will deal with it. Oh, believe me, you'll find out soon. I have a new message from the Phantom Thieves chat room. We gotta talk about Medjed. You mean those guys people online are going nuts over? Medjed. That name seems to come from one of the obscure gods from the Egyptian Book of the Dead. I saw the news too. For some reason they think we speak of false justice. Now then, what exactly do you want to speak of regarding Medjed? Well, why don't we go after them as our next target? What is Sun's suggestion? I mean, they're like bad hackers or something, right? Technically, they're crackers. Those who use the internet to illegally access and alter data. Medjed is an organized group of such people recognized by the larger international community. So they operate on a global scale? That makes them even bigger than Kaneshiro. Right? Then it's settled. Our next target's gonna be Medjed. I wonder if the nav will get a hit if we put Medjed in. Oh, right. I don't think that's possible. Yes, that name has to be a synonym. We don't even know how many people Medjed has. Oh. Wouldn't we get at least one member's info if we try to look into it, though? Even if we did, how would we discover their location? The only confirmed presence of Medjed has been online. This is a greater problem than simply finding their keywords. Unless you have any more ideas, Ryuji. Hello? It seems he had suggested this without putting much thought into it. Come on, we can't back down now. People are excited about it. Our reputation's gonna plummet if we don't face this shit. That is true. If we remain silent, people believe we simply chose to run away from the matter. Medjed has taunted us publicly after all. If they are criminals, we cannot just let them be. Yeah. And we don't have any other targets right now either. Hey Banjo, let's talk to Mishima tomorrow. This is more of his thing. Let's do that. Also, Makoto, try seeing if your sister has any info on him. It's highly unlikely, but sure.
A world-class target, huh? If we can change Medjed's heart, it'll most definitely affect Mementos.
True that. Yes, there is. There is a Japanese dub of the game. If you return to the title screen and select options from the main menu, you can choose between English or Japanese voice acting. I forgot to post the photo I took today. Ooh, pretty. Hey, not bad. Right? I'm a natural with this candy photography stuff. I'll hope for your sake that was intended to be candid photography. It's a shame about the rain, but at least it means today was a little more memorable. Yeah, but next time we really can't miss the fireworks. Agreed. Still, it was almost impressive how swiftly the weather turned terrible. Perhaps one of us simply fated to bring rain wherever he goes. How you know if it's a he and not a she? Who knows, lol. Okay. Medjed, first things first, let's gather intel on him. It's gonna be tricky, but I'm sure we'll be able to find something. Let's see if there's any books we can read. Let's see. There is a book on the Medjed Menace. Fashion magazine for girls with unique tastes. Interesting. You know what? Let's read this. That book talks about Takanoko Street in Harajuku, right? You already know about that area, don't you? Seems kind of pointless to read that now. Okay, so if you already know the information of the book's contents, you'll automatically read it no matter what. So, that's pretty sweet. You don't have to worry about time lost. Now let's read the ABCs of crafting. The secret to craftsmanship is all about mindset. What a vague answer. Maybe it's trying to say that it's important to stay motivated. Okay, cool. So, after reading this book, the number of items we can create, number of infiltration tools we can create has increased. I'm not sure how many exactly, but it is a pretty decent amount. Well, I guess we should get to sleep. Yeah. You think? It's like 1 a.m. Lol. No, not really. Although, it could be 1 a.m. somewhere.
What? Tell me.
Everyone's been talking about Medjed. What the hell is it? You don't watch the news much, do you? They're an international network of hacktivists. They target corporations doing shady business and cause chaos. The subway company's server thing, that was Medjed trying to find out who caused the train accident. So they're good guys. Some liken them to digital Robin Hoods. But they snoop through emails and destroy data. They're no better than criminals. Yeah, that sounds about right when it comes to that particular group. Medjed. Those guys that claim to be the modern-day Robin Hoods? They dare call themselves heroes after those attacks? Pfft. They're fighting Medjed next? The Phantom Thieves are amazing! I don't want to hear about justice from some shady hackers. I don't care what happens as long as it's interesting. Oh, believe me, it's gonna get real interesting real soon here. Oh, our grades are out. How'd you do? Damn, I'm dead. Hey, look at that. Look who's got the top score. I wonder what score I got. I'm top of the class. Hey! That's amazing. Everyone's gonna have their eyes on you now. Coolio. Thank you, Internet.
were busy. It's not like I could focus on studying. Hey, it's not my fault my scores suck, right?
It is your fault, though.
You don't gotta throw the truth right in my face like that. Anyways, there's something more important here. Mishima.
You want to ask me something about the internet, right?
Yep, I'm gonna be straight with you here. Do you know who Medjed is?
You weren't kidding about being direct. Well, I suppose the news about Medjed and the Phantom Thieves has caused quite the commotion. They started out as hackers of justice, but now they only look out for their own self-interests. That's all I know. They were the group I texted him about yesterday.
I see.
Nobody's sure who actually belongs to Medjed. Well, it looks like things will be exciting this summer. It'll be the Phantom Thieves' world debut, no?
Dude.
Don't worry. I'll be rooting for the Phantom Thieves. I'll get the forum mobilized as well. Now, if we're done talking here, I really must be going. I'll see you guys later.
Alright, later, Mishima.
So, that was fruitless?
Wonder if anyone else got any info.
Well, I wouldn't say that was totally fruitless, but it's a start, and we'll figure something out. Mishima was pretty useless. You guys get anything? I tried asking my sister, but it seemed as though she didn't know very much about them. She doesn't specialize in cybercrime, after all. I tried looking to them too, but I didn't come up with anything. There are really just no leads. Our opponent is truly elusive.
No luck.
Medjed, huh? It seems like we won't be able to deal with him by ourselves.
True that. We may need a hacker of our own to deal with Medjed. Who knows?
I know summer vacation is due to begin next week, but I have an unfortunate announcement. We'll be holding an emergency assembly on Monday the 25th. Please come to school that day.
Aww.
Settle down. We've had many strange incidents. The psychotic breakdowns, students being dragged into crime rings. Hence, Principal Kobayakawa has instructed all teachers to caution the student body. Well, this is inconvenient for us too, you know, having to find things to warn you about so suddenly.
Hello, what do we got here? How are we gonna find Medjed? I'm not sure. No matter how hard I look online, all I find are just unreliable rumors. They have carried out corporate terrorism, yet they still managed to elude arrest somehow. Kaneshiro was a lot of trouble, but this is turning out to be a much greater ordeal. Did we bite off more than we can chew? They're too big. Yeah. We don't even know whether it's a single individual or a larger conglomerate of people. Conglomerate, whatever. And even if we do manage to get a lead, what do we do from there? Damn, this stuff's really not going so good. That's probably why my exams are going to shit too. You know, those are two separate things, right? True that.
Damn, this stuff's really not going so good. Clues on Medjed, huh?
This girl definitely knows something. The same person who's been spying on us this whole time. If we can't identify who it is, there's nothing we can do. Let's wait till they make a move. That sounds like a good idea. I've identified the student from the red light district. She's a third year. Aiko Tako. I'm thinking of speaking with her directly about this. Can you settle in on it too? That depends on what the Thieves Network has to say and really the internet in general. Hey, can you make some time for me today? There's something I could really use your help with. I want to talk to you about something. You're the only one I can tell this to. About the track team, about me. Anyways, you free? That really depends. Again, what we gonna do? Hang out with Makoto, apparently. But before we do... Time for another special bond reading. Why? Just so we can select the right options. Know what I mean?
What shall we do?
Alright.
Here we go.
Okay. There we go. That takes care of that. Oh, Banjo-kun, what is it? Oh, right. I wanted to ask you a favor about the student we saw in the red light district. Alright, let's hang out.
Thank you.
It'll be nice to have you there when I talk to her. Wait for me in the student council room. I'll call her in.
Excuse me.
Aiko, Tako-san. You've been spending time in the red light district lately, haven't you? Both myself and Banjo-kun here saw you there. Based on where you were heading, we assumed you were working at a store called the After School Salon, or Saloon. How is it working there? What do you mean? It's just a normal cafe. They make me wear a costume and stuff, but that's it. Oh, and I don't have to do anything weird, if you know what I mean. It's all totally legal. So you're sure nothing strange is going on? Yep. The worst I get is some weird old guys gawking at me.
I see.
Beyond that, though, why are you working there? How's your financial situation? Fine? I mean, I can just ask my parents for cash whenever I want. Oh, I see. But they totally bug me about what I'm buying if I did that. That's why I work at the saloon. I get some good spending money, plus the guys who come in there, like, mega pamper me. Mega pamper? It's nice having people treat you like you're special, you know. I'm sure a super honor student like you get that all the time, though. Anyways, are you gonna tell on me? You even brought a witness today. Hold up. Doesn't that mean you two were in Shinjuku together? What's up with that, Miss Prez? You have the wrong idea.
Yes.
Right, it was nothing more than an errand I asked him to accompany me on. At any rate, don't mind him. As for you, I don't plan on telling anyone. Oh, I get it. So we're like protecting each other's secrets. Oh crap, I just realized your boyfriend's that rumored criminal. You're a real badass, Miss Prez. I told you, that's not how it is. I was just worried you were getting wrapped up in some shady business, so I asked him here for support. Whatever. By the way, I was wondering, is that a Buchimaru-kun pencil case? You know Buchimaru-kun? I had like tons of Buchi stuff back when I was a kid. What a blast from the past. Wait, why is it so beat up? Well, it was given to me when I was still in elementary school. I'd be happy to buy a new one, but they stopped selling Buchimaru-kun merchandise. OMG, this is too hilarious. The student council president has an adorable pencil case? My image of you had done like a complete 360 today. Don't you mean a 180? Isn't that a full circle? I don't know. I'm just real surprised. You don't really look like the kind of person who'd be into that stuff. I mean, I always thought you were kind of like a robot, but I guess I just had to get to know you better. Hey, why don't we trade phone numbers? I really want to talk to you more about Buchimaru-kun and your boyfriend. Oh, okay. Wait, he's not my boyfriend. And saved. Oh crap, it's this late already? I gotta get to work. I'll send you tons of pics of my Buchimaru-kun collection later, though. Bye-bye! She was all over the place. Honestly, though, I'm in shock. She thought I was a robot. Beep boop. Let's not tease her like that. You can definitely change, for sure. Yes, that's why you're helping me. You know, I believe what Tako-san said about me is how others think as well. I thought I had changed after the incident with Kaneshiro, but perhaps it wasn't enough. That aside, it was almost inspiring to meet someone so distinct from myself. I'm going to try to look at things a little differently from now on.
Well?
And I think that will help me break out of my shell. I hope you're ready. I'm going to show you how useful an honor student can really be. That's quite the resolve. Well, I'll definitely hold you up to that, that's for sure. So, after raising her confidant up to level 3, we get ourselves a new ability, Black Belt Talk. If negotiations with martial arts using Shadow fails, you can try again. Again, not really something that happens all that often, but I'll be interested to speak with Tako-san some more now that I have her contact information. Perhaps I can contact her, correct her misconceptions about you. And as always, I'll let you know if anything important happens.
I'll see you later.
Well, see you later. Later, dude. Hello? Thanks for sitting in with me today. It really did help. I got a message from Tako-san earlier. She turned out to be quite a fan of Buchimaru-kun. Excuse me. It was crazy to see a picture of her entire collection. She even has a bunch of Buchimaru-kun emoticons. Whatever. Sounds like you two get along. Huh? Yeah, I guess you're right. I didn't expect to bond over something like this, though. I'm pretty shocked, to be honest. Though I'm still a little worried about that store she works at. I'll try a little harder to get through to her about it. I might come to you for more advice later. For now, I'll let you go. Talk to you later. Okay. Later. Summer break's soon, right? Must be nice being a student. It really is. So I looked into Medjed. Did you find anything? As you know, Medjed is a god that happens to be the Egyptian Book of the Dead. Huh? Its name apparently means the Smiter. It seems nobody is actually sure that Medjed is a real name. On top of that, almost everything else about him is unknown. Even his form is unattainable. An unusual or unseen god that flies through the sky and shoots from his eyes. He truly is an elusive being. Dude. Everything about his existence is shrouded in mystery. Wait. Fundamentally speaking, ancient Egyptian art always depicts gods drawn in a side profile. However, Medjed is facing straight ahead in all depictions of him. Taking all this into account, he seems to be quite the alien being. Well done. Hey, there's nothing to be impressed about. I hope that information was at least somewhat useful. Indeed it was. Should I look into it more? That's enough, thank you.
So, we still don't have any tangible clues.
Unfortunately, no.
Oh, yeah.
You had tests before the summer break, right? How were they? I'd say they were perfect. Oh. You have a good look on your face. You can have this. Look at your face with it. Ooh, a dandy mirror. You actually are pretty smart, huh? You showed me. Studying is good and all, but men need to keep up their looks too. Looking clean is important. True that. Oh, hello. Akechi. There's a place I'd like to show you. It's a bit of a hole in the wall, but I'm fond of it. You should be able to relax there at least. That incident last time won't happen again. I'm about to head there myself. Would you like to join me? Actually, I might. But first, let's see what the others have to say. Are you free today? From fortune telling, blah 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 blah. Shut it. Aside from housework, I also listen to all your concerns. Would you like to utilize the high-spec housekeeping service? If so, please request me. I'll think about it. Okay. Looks like we're hanging out with Akechi, and we're going to be unlocking a brand new location. You have some time right now. There's a place I want to visit with you, but what do you think? It's a special place for me. I'm hoping you'll like it too.
What do you want to do?
Let's hang out. Great. It's actually really close. Just follow me. I'll take you there. This is it. It's a rather nice place. It's not quite an apology for that little incident back at the cafe, but rest assured we're safe here. I'm a regular. It's nice to take some time off when we can, don't you think? What kind of place is this? It's just a jazz club. You get to hear some great performers here. Now that's my kind of club. I'm glad you're so taken with it. Is it safe to assume that you visited places like this before?
Very well.
In any case, let's head in. So, after progressing Akechi's Confidant quest line, now we unlocked a very important location, the Jazz Club. I'll explain what this place is all about momentarily.
What will you do?
Well then, why don't we get some drinks? Any recommendations? Nothing in particular, but if you don't mind me choosing, then I'll put a random order. You don't have any soft drinks you actually dislike, yes? Thanks for waiting. Here's your order. We have a special performance today, so I hope you enjoy it. Ooh. Looks like it's starting. Let's sit back and enjoy the show. I enjoy listening to music with Akechi. So the song being played in the background here in the jazz club is known as No More What Ifs. It's quite a fitting song for a place like this, and even fitting for Akechi in general, which is kind of peculiar. Is this too a foreshadowing of things to come? Well, only one way to find out. Phew, how relaxing. I really do like coming here. It's a great place. I'm glad to hear you say that. Work and obligation takes me to quite a few restaurants and cafes, but this place is a little more special to me. I guess you can call it my go-to place. Do you have anywhere like that? Actually, a shop with great coffee. Is that so? Now I'm intrigued. You should show me the place sometime. Gladly.
Really?
So you came to Tokyo on your own and now you live in a cafe loft? Impressive. It's like something out of a story. Though I have to say, I'm envious. You must be quite well stocked in coffee and curry. I live alone myself, but I rarely have the time to cook my own meals. That reminds me, do you cook? I can use a microwave. That makes two of us. Frozen meals and convenience store foods are tasty enough, don't you think? I usually come here when I need some time to really think of my own. So chatting with you here is really quite refreshing.
Speaking of which...
You know you're the first person I've ever brought here. It's not like I was keeping it from anyone, but I suppose it goes to show we do have some strange connection. Well, it's good to see that our bond is growing that much stronger, And as a result, rank 4 of the Justice Confidant grants us Sleuthing Mastery. Chance to reveal all of the enemy's affinities at the start of battle. This is something that doesn't occur all that often, but when it does, holy crap, this is a frickin' godsend. But the chances of it happening are very, very slim. It's gotten late. We should probably get going.
Goodbye.
Well, see you later. Later, Ketchy. It was nice hanging out with you. Hey, it's me. Are you good to talk right now? Wasn't the music today wonderful? Live bands always have this certain power to their music. Certainly, the point of jazz is all those jam sessions, a sea of improvisations, both complex and organic. As each player incorporates their own flavors, a natural melody is born from chaos. There's something about that strange, erotic secrecy. It's euphoria, like when I managed to solve the case. I kinda get it. Well, I'm glad I brought you along then. I thought I'd have more luck if I brought someone who knew I could keep up with me intellectually. Jazz is a deep and complex style. I'd love for us to sit down and really talk about it sometime. I should let you go. Somehow I always end up talking more than usual when I'm with you. Expect another invitation soon. For now, please excuse me. Also, if you're wondering what the Jazz Club is all about, I'll go ahead and explain it real quick. Basically, it's a place where you can go to raise a person's stats, and depending on the drinks they have on offer, that particular person may be able to learn some new abilities. But those abilities are not around all that often, so you kind of have to figure out which drinks offer abilities and which ones just increase stats. Some just flat out increase the level of a person as well, so yeah, use your time wisely when going to a jazz club. That much is guaranteed. Speaking of jazz club, if you go to a church after someone has learned a jazz ability from a prior playthrough, if you go to the confession booth, you can have that person relearn those abilities as soon as you're able to, which is pretty sweet. What's up, Igor? And ladies?
Seems you've got your share of problems, inmate. To think you would relax under such circumstances. Either you're quite bold, or quite foolish.
Perhaps some both.
Unseen form. It seems you've been targeted by troublesome company.
You mean Medjed?
I've been enjoying this endless dispute over justice. However, it will soon come to an end, and through the appearance of an unexpected force of all things. Engaging with formidable enemies is also part of your rehabilitation. I ask that you overcome this. After all, you must hone your powers and become a magnificent thief.
Will do, Igor. I'll do my best not to let you down. Although that won't be easy, that much is certain.
It's really summer now. I get sweaty just walking a little bit. I didn't think Medjed would pounce on the Phantom Thieves. Interesting things keep happening this year. The influence of the Phantom Thieves knows no bounds. I underestimated it, honestly. I wonder what the public thinks of this. Are they entertained? Or perhaps inconvenienced?
I would say they're entertained, if anything.
Entertained, huh? A luxury for the uninvolved. I know they mean no ill intent, so this is what the public thinks. Oops, I don't have time for a conversation. My attendance has been poor due to interviews lately. Thank you for your valuable opinion. I'll see you around.
You too, Akechi. Take it easy, buddy.
don't get it.
There hasn't been any news on the Phantom Thieves vs. Medjed showdown. Which of them will come out on top? They're both just criminals pretending to be heroes. If you ask me, Medjed causes way more trouble. They attack every company they set their sights on. See? Well, I just hope something happens soon, but you gotta tell me, who do you think will win? Only one way to find out.
Hey, your phone was buzzing earlier.
I got a lot of messages from an unknown account. Nice to meet you. I am the one they call Alibaba. I want to ask you something. You're a phantom thief, aren't you? Can you really steal hearts?
Who is this? Why does he know that you're a phantom thief?
Good question.
Teammates pulling a prank on you?
There's someone whose heart I would like you to steal. But I'm not asking for charity. Let's make a deal. You wish to know about Medjed, correct? I can give you information on them if you change the heart if the change of heart is successful. If you so desire, I can take care of them as well. Do you believe in my skills? I can track down their accounts just as I have with yours. But this is all I can prove at this moment. I prepared the necessary tool on my end. Look forward to it.
Shouldn't you respond to it?
How should I respond? Who is this? I can't find the account to send a response to. All I get back is an error message.
You can't reply back? I don't know what this is all about, but we should probably let everyone know about this.
Good idea. This is pretty important after all, especially considering if our information gets out. Oh dear, we're boned. Medjed? What is happening to this country? It'd be hilarious if the honor student fell out of the podium. Is it over for the Phantom Thieves? Hacking? I have no idea what it's like, but it sounds scary. I think they were getting a little cocky. They got what's coming to them. Oh, I don't know.
Considering he mentioned stealing hearts, he knows, doesn't he?
Seems so.
How were we found out?
He may have traced our chat log.
How careless of us.
But how would he have known all these details with just that?
Do you think that there is another cause?
Yeah. I'm not sure why, but that's the feeling I get.
Hey, is it that easy to look at someone else's chat log?
I don't know much about it myself, but it's probably not impossible, I think.
How's it done?
Maybe they extracted our phone's data?
Why is he getting an error when he tries to reply?
Perhaps the receiving end doesn't exist.
It's possible?
Don't ask me everything. I told you that I don't know much about it.
Wait, might this be what is referred to as hacking?
Then, does that mean this guy's a hacker?
I don't get high-tech stuff. What does this all mean?
An unknown hacker contacted us.
I see. I don't really get it.
Then, is this person Medjed?
I doubt it. Considering he says he wants to deal with them. That is, only if we take his words for face value.
True.
Hey, wouldn't it be great if we got this guy on our side?
But we know nothing about his identity at all. We can't trust him.
I don't think it's a bad deal, though.
Even if Alibaba turns out to be a criminal, I am not helping anyone of that sort.
Oh, right. That wouldn't be good.
The I've prepared the necessary tool part makes no sense either.
Could this just be a prank?
He knows an awful lot for it to be a prank.
If he knows who we are, won't we get caught?
No, if he wanted to report us, I think he would have done it already.
He must have some sort of objective of his own. He did offer us a deal after all. I'm certain he'll contact us again.
There's no telling when he'll do so, though. It'd be best if we stay together. If something happens, we can act at once.
Yeah, so somewhere we can wait and hide for long hours.
How about LeBlanc?
Sounds good to me. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? I mean, aside from everything. What's up, Sojiro?
Oh, what's with the big group?
Good evening. We were thinking about putting together plans for our summer.
Is that a new face I see?
It's nice to meet you. My name is Makoto Nijima. I hope we're not being a bother.
She's our student council president.
Nijima?
Is something wrong?
No, it's nothing. A student council president, eh? I'm stunned. I hope he's not causing you too much trouble. I'm Sojiro Sakura, but everyone just calls me boss. By the way, that was addressed to you. This old man will get going and leave you kids be. All right, the store's all yours.
Thanks, Sojiro.
We have late-breaking news on Medjed, whose notoriety rose since their statement the other day. Just moments ago, a new message has been released on their website. They have announced their victory over the Phantom Thieves. Medjed also warns any Japanese citizens who praised the Phantom Thieves to stop doing so. We will report any further actions by Medjed as they arrive.
Really? Really?
Oh, come on. It's in English.
Let me see. The Phantom Thieves remain silent at our question. This proves that we are just. People of Japan, wake up. You must not worship the Phantom Thieves.
What? That's bullshit!
It really is.
Keep listening.
We will discipline any who worship them. The punishment is the confiscation of possessions. We are Medjed. We are unseen. We will eliminate evil. That's what it says.
What does that all mean?
They're saying that they'll target sympathizers of the Phantom Thieves.
Confiscation of possessions,
Perhaps bank accounts or personal information. Either way, it won't be anything pleasant.
Why the hell are we being singled out?
Perhaps all they care about is labeling the Phantom Thieves as crooks. That all this wouldn't have happened had the Phantom Thieves not existed.
That's complete bullshit!
Talk about a troublesome organization that we've been targeted by.
Isn't there anything we can do?
It's certain we can't do anything about this on our own.
Hey, so what's this letter about? I don't need any more trouble.
It's rare for you to get something like this.
True that, especially nowadays. What the? A calling card? It's blank.
A calling card?
Anything else in there? Who's this from, anyway?
There's no stamp on it. Someone must have directly dropped it into the mailbox here.
Could it have been Alibaba?
That reminds me. He did mention something about preparing the necessary tool. Don't tell me. Is this what he was talking about?
What the hell's going on here?
All we can do at the moment is wait for Alibaba's orders. Let's brace ourselves and stand by, in case anything comes up.
Oh dear.
Oh dear indeed. This is quite troublesome to say the least. I've really started turning the heat up on the forum. I put a special post up and everything. The showdown between the Just Phantom Thieves and the global organization Medjed is here. Reactions have been great too. Everyone is really engaged. So far, most of the comments have been pro Phantom Thieves. Most likely because of what happened in the Kaneshiro case. Those on the other side say Medjed are hackers of justice. But there's nothing more resembling justice in what they do. Someday, I want the whole site to be filled with pro-Phantom Thieves comments. I'm looking forward to when that day finally arrives.
He can look forward to whatever he wants.
We have no means of striking back against Medjed. We're gonna be in deep trouble if we don't do something.
True. Yeah, excuse me. First an Alibaba character, and now a blank calling card? What the hell's going on? Oh boy, I really do not know, but things are really starting to get real interesting here. That much is certain. And we are well over the 3-hour mark now by almost 20 minutes. So with that, folks, we're going to go ahead and end things here for today. This is General Snivy with the Persona 5 Royal Playthrough. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you were able to attend the live stream live, thank you for attending. Next time, we're going to be dealing with Alibaba a bit more, and maybe we'll receive some new orders from this mysterious contact sometime soon. I wonder what they want. What kind of tools do they have at their disposal to deal with this whole Medjed situation? Only one way to find out, and that is to tune in next time. Once again, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. See you all later.